show, man.
Another day, another dollar. What up? What up? What up? What up?
What up? What up? What up, y'all? Yo, it's showing these Jones
Don't.
is not. I'm trying to see if this shit's really got everything up here, man. We in the
Yeah.
building, y'all. It's your boy Stickity O Styles, the homie
Man,
L Naga in the building. What's up, bro?
kind of forever.
Man,
Chilling. I'm chilling, man. Man
this
cave.
joint is
Another Friday. Sorry we didn't come on last Friday. The brothers, we was a little
yeah,
overworked. They had me
yeah. We had
kicking
other shit
cotton.
going on. Yeah, right.
Right. It was one of them days. Master had his neck on my motherfucking back.
As usual, right? Hey, look, hold up, bro. I think we might have to start this shit over, bro. Cause I'm
Oh, what
looking at
happened?
the chat, and it's showing me that we only live on Twitch. That right
Oh
there, I can't
shit.
have that. Yeah, everything else is blocked for some reason. Like, what's up with that shit, yo?
Mm.
Let me see something, yo. That's what I be talking about, though, man. Okay, no, we
Yeah,
live on. Okay, here we go. We good. All right,
we good.
that's much better. Yeah, I was about to be pissed the fuck off, bro. All right, we live on Facebook. We live on Periscope. We live on Twitch. We live on YouTube. So, all right, we good. Yeah, I just shared the. I just now clicked the chat room. That shit ain't have us live on nothing but Twitch. I'm like, oh shit, we need more than that.
Yeah,
So we live in the building, y'all. That's what it is, Man Cave Television. Y'all know how we doing here. We gonna drop some manly topics. Keep it
yeah,
real
man.
gangsta up in here, man. What's up, bro?
Oh, I'm chilling, man. Today I'm drinking on my sweet. Well, I jacked it from my door. The
Mm-hmm.
liquor store was too. The line was too long, so I said, "Fuck it."
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to hijack my daughter wine for the night. She ain't gonna mind. Oh,
I got me a fresh
you,
bottle.
you got that old head shit.
Yeah, I got a fresh bottle. Like I said tonight, I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna drink a lot. Cause after being on here for 2 hours and drinking, I be fucked up, bro. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
even
I
lie, I
do
be
too.
fucked up,
I go
bro.
to sleep. I go
Yeah,
right
but
to bed.
we be so into the topics though, man. Like, matter of fact, let me start sharing this real quick, man.
This what I'm on tonight, y'all.
What is
For our
that?
ladies.
What's that
Sweet
called?
red. It's just regular old wine, California's by
Mm,
Barefoot.
mm-hmm. Yo, shouts
Love
to all
you.
the people that's been like,
This for all the boo lovers out there. And
hmm.
shit.
Shouts to everybody out there that's been liking the Man Cave page on Facebook. We got a lot of
Yeah,
followers on there
and,
now.
and,
That's
and pass it on.
mm-hmm.
Nothing
Facts.
wrong sharing. Nothing wrong sharing.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong
exactly.
liking. We gotta get out of that bullshit, man. You gotta wait till you blow up and for a nigga to start
But
liking
you
your
know
shit.
what? That goes back to the
That's called dick ride.
but that goes back to the whole supporting black business shit. If you can't support something simple as this, don't tell
Yeah,
me, oh, you don't support black business because of this. No, you just a hater. You don't
right.
support your own people. You feel what I'm saying? Because this right here
Yeah,
don't cost you shit. It don't
nothing.
cost you nothing to like something. It don't cost you nothing to share something. You feel what I'm saying? So if you got
We,
people's
we ain't
that you
even asking for donations.
nothing. Only the most we do on this show is tell you to like and share and subscribe, whatever the fuck.
Just
You know
like,
what I'm saying? But we ain't ask you for no money. You got some brothers that's doing their job, which what the OG's supposed to do is
yeah,
school the next generation. You feel what I'm
right.
saying?
But
That's what we doing.
they put their money in that motherfucking
Yeah,
Tide basket. Give it to the
exactly.
preacher
We
while
gotta
his
start
ass
giving out we gotta start giving out stimulus checks on the show and shit.
right.
Just to get
you
motherfuckers to fuck with it.
you get a stimulus. You get a stimulus. You get a stimulus.
I bet you they be sharing that shit then. Like,
Right.
yeah, man cave television, that's the shit, man. Them niggas giving out stimulus checks, bro. We gotta we
Right.
gotta we gotta have Donald Trump on the show with some shit for niggas to tune in.
Oh
Like, what the fuck
man,
wrong with y'all, yo?
I would love to interview Donald Trump with some real
Bro, he
shit.
wouldn't last 2 minutes on here, bro. He wouldn't last 2 minutes on here,
I
bro.
think he would. That's how gangster that nigga is. I think he
I will
would.
eat his ass up
He
on this show, bro.
he would love it. He would love it. I
He
would be
went, he went,
cracking the
he,
fuck up.
yeah, he wouldn't like the way I would be talking though, bro. Like, bitch, fuck
He'd
you.
cut he'd cut you off.
Yeah, real shit, nigga.
Or
If,
on your own show and shit.
nigga, I'd be like, bitch, if this was the Apprentice, you might get that shit off, bitch. This man came television. This my shit. You ain't cutting me the fuck off.
Right.
Fuck out of
You,
here, man.
what kind of goodies you got today? Somebody gave you some shit that's supposed to be. It's called Lucky Charms.
Man, I'm smoking some
I'm gonna
normal
see
shit
how
today.
I'm gonna see how lucky I am.
My shit normal as fuck right now, bro.
Word.
Hmm.
What? Some Reggie? They still
Nah,
got Reggie out there?
oh nigga, I still smoke Reggie when I can find it. I ain't gonna front on
They
you,
still
bro.
sell that
I
shit?
smoke. Hell yeah, nigga. Half the
Mm,
loud y'all niggas is smoking is Reggie with some loud shit on it. Let's keep it G. Half the
mm,
shit a lot of niggas is
mm.
smoking and they be like, yo, I don't smoke that Reggie. Bro, niggas is spraying that shit on a motherfucking Reggie, bro. Taking the
I,
seeds out that shit. Y'all
I
just keeping
agree.
it G, bro. Like, that's keeping it G. You know
I can
everybody don't
agree with
hustle the
you.
same.
I came across a batch or two on some bullshit.
My thing is this, man. I have no problem with smoking Reggie because I smoke so much bud, bro. I
Mm,
smoke like 10 blunts a day. I can't even lie, bro. At least 10 blunts a day. That can't
damn,
all be
nigga.
loud. Yeah, I
I
really
go
do, bro.
I three. I went up to three a night.
Listen, bro. Even when I'm at work, I'm smoking bud, bro.
Yeah, I wait till I
I
get off,
stay
and
smoking bud, bro.
I go hard when I'm off. I can't. I
Yeah.
move too much.
But that's why I told you, man. I went like 3 days without smoking, and I'm like, I gotta take a break from smoking because I got a lot going on. So I'm really
Yeah,
trying to focus on not smoking for a while, just to
yeah.
clean
I,
my
s- I,
shit
s-
out or whatever. But
I sent out some invitations. Where y'all at?
yeah,
Damn. Again, free promotions.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You can't even give a nigga nothing free no more.
bro.
God damn,
Niggas don't
damn.
even want free shit no more. That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Cause I say the
You-
same thing about Underworld Radio, man. I be playing these artists'
That's
music.
crazy.
And you know what's crazy, man? I play these artists' music because I fuck with they grind. I fuck with what they trying to do. You feel me? But
Yeah,
they still got more respect for the FM stations who ain't trying to play they shit at all. These niggas ain't trying to play your shit at all. But you
that's
respect them niggas. But you don't
that's
respect
that
the nigga that's
that's that
actually playing your shit.
that's that thirsty Tatiana shit.
Bro, that's that
Niggas
motherfucking
be
brainwash,
niggas
man.
be yeah, niggas thirst box, man. They
Yeah,
talk
that's
all
a fact.
they talk all that underworld against the
Yeah.
FM shit, but yet they still try to get on that motherfucker. Fuck
Exactly, bro.
fuck
That's the shit I
we
be talking about.
fuck that
Like
radio shit. That's
these radio
trash.
motherfuckers is never gonna play your shit because they sold out. They already
You got
sold.
yeah. If you ain't signed with the industry or you ain't playing that what they call payola,
Yeah, yeah,
you ain't cutting them a check. They ain't, even when you cut them a check, they gonna play the bitch probably once or twice while you
yeah.
there.
You gotta pay them like
Soon
in
you leave that building, you ain't paying that shit. They ain't playing that shit.
bro. Half of these artists don't have that bread to pay them to play their shit. It costs bread. Back in our day, the radio wasn't allowed to accept money to play music. It's not
Hmm.
like that now. You feel what I'm saying? Like you know how Rick Ross got on? He came in the radio station and gave them niggas some stacks, and they start playing his shit.
Hmm.
That's how he got on, man. And you know, Jay Z's the first nigga that did this shit. And they try to say, oh, Jay Z never. Yes, he did. Jay Z's the first
Hmm.
nigga that came in and paid the radio to play his shit, bro.
Hell
Keep
yeah,
it G.
Dame would probably tell you that
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because it's
Like I, s-
business.
yeah. But it wasn't like that always, right?
It's basically you paying to promote your shit. Niggas don't even want to pay to promote their own shit.
My thing is
They,
this: back when I was rapping, man. When I was trying to be signed and do shows and all that type of shit, man, I would have
yeah, I
loved to have a
remember those
motherfucker like
days.
myself. Yeah, I would have loved to. I would have loved to have a nigga like myself right now. That's like, yo, I'll play your shit on my
Yeah,
show. I would have supported
damn.
him. You know what I'm saying? I would have been at the shows. I would have been like, yo, this nigga playing my shit. Shouts to him. much love. If I blow up, I'm a shout that nigga out, hook that nigga up. But instead, niggas
Yeah.
is like they make like you need them or some shit.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, they make like you need them or some shit. Like, bitch, I got over 300 artists. I'm playing they shit. Why would I need one person? One person they gonna make it or break it. You feel what I'm saying? One person is not gonna make it or break the shit. That's the truth. I just shared the YouTube page on Facebook. So for all the people that's on YouTube, follow me on Facebook. All the people that's on Facebook, follow us on YouTube. But I was hoping Stakes was gonna come up here and chill with us tonight.
Oh,
Hopefully he'll come
steak.
through when we start getting on these topics and shit, cause you know we got the topics to
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah, he probably listen.
Yeah, shouts to King Steaks. Like I say, man, King Steaks and Papa Screwface, man, we got y'all in heavy rotation on Underworld Radio. For anybody tuning in on Saturdays, Underworld Radio definitely going hard and shit. But I guess we might as well get into these topics, man. The
Let's
first
go.
topic the
Let's
first
go.
topic we got is how is 2021 treating you, man?
Oh, so far,
Yeah.
for me, I ain't gonna hold you. It's. I feel like it's a rebirth for me. Everything is
Uh,
like brand new, a
I
fresh start.
yeah.
So
That's where I'm at right now.
I'm taking advantage of it. Like how you were saying, you about to drop a new album and shit like that.
Hmm.
Like I'm trying to just,
Hmm.
with the help of you, get the videos.
Yeah.
I basically want to get this whole biometry,
Yeah.
my biometry done before summertime
That's
and
that's
shit.
hard. That's hard.
I want
Hold
to
on, let
drop
me
it in
get this. Let
summer.
me get this straight for the people tuning in, because I'm not dropping the album. I'm dropping the Underworld Radio album, which is Priority
Oh, my
Artist
bad, my
Volume
bad, my
4.
bad.
Nah, I'm saying you know me, bro. I
Oh, so it's a mixtape, John.
right, yeah, it's a mix. It's
Oh,
another
all right, all
mixtape.
right, all right,
Like
all right.
every now and then, I get so much rotation that from the music, I put out a mixed CD off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, all right.
I throw it in the Underworld Radio CD store. So that's
So
basically
tell them where they can find that, John.
undergroundentertainment.bandcamp.com. Let me see if I got that link up here for y'all to tune in to that. But
Yeah.
that's the CD
So
store that
so
you go to.
so all the people that you play on the radio show is going to be
Yeah,
on the album. Oh,
yeah.
all right.
I mean, I mixed up the best tracks from the most played songs, the hottest songs that I play on Underworld Radio. Like this is
Uh-huh.
volume 4. This is volume 4 of the Priority Artist CD. So I'm putting this one out. Like I said, this one is actually of 30. It's the 30 South one. It's the 30 South CD right now that I'm putting out. But you know,
So
I got
everybody from down south on that, John.
I mean, mostly. Like I said, I'm gonna throw one of your drones up there though. I'm trying to figure out
Oh,
which one
all
we
right.
gonna throw in the mix. So I'll probably hit you up later and find out which one you want to put on there
Yo,
and put like.
I got. Do you got ice cream?
Nah, I don't think I got that, bro. I never heard it.
You ain't got no John. Ice cream
You
John.
remember some of the joints you had sent me? Some of the joints you sent me. Remember, I had to convert them, and I
Okay,
didn't convert
okay.
every one of them.
Oh,
So,
all right, all right.
but y'all ain't ready. That's one of the bangers that I love that you got.
Yeah, the
Of
ice cream.
course, top of the world.
Yeah,
Running is like my favorite shit. I ain't even gonna front. Running is like my favorite
you
shit,
like
y'all.
that John?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
y'all never heard,
I was
if,
damn near. I was with the spirit of Curtis Mayfield and Jimi
mm-hmm,
Hendrix on that joint.
mm, if y'all
Like,
never heard Papa Screwface music, definitely tune in to Underworld Radio. We go hard with Underworld Radio. Papa
well,
Screwface, King's Lair, King
and
Steaks.
and he play your shit. He not just talking.
Yeah,
Niggas be yeah. Send me your music and you won't hear it.
mm-hmm. But
They
that,
want you to do all jump through hoops and shit for them to play your shit.
exactly. No, I hate when a motherfucker tell me I'm probably the hottest person on your show, bitch. Are you crazy? I got like 300 motherfuckers on my show, and I'm on my
Right,
show. You're not the hottest
right.
person on my show. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why I try to tell people, like, for the people If you tune in, the more you tune in, the more you get people to tune in and hang out in the
My
chat room.
bad, y'all. Sorry
The
for
shit gets
showing the
played
top of
more.
my head, y'all. I'm out here trying to promote the show.
What you say? The top of your head?
You know, I got my head down, but I'm trying to
Okay.
send some links and shit.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing though, man. I got to get this promo up because I want some people to come in here, and we're gonna get into a lot of these other topics. But right
Yeah, I
now,
don't understand. Like, where's the intellectuals at? It's hard to find some. You know what I
bro,
mean? Like, damn, that's all y'all know is rap.
bro, you
Let's talk some
online just
grown
like
man
me
shit.
though, bro. Listen, let me say this, bro.
I
KRS
want
One
to.
got some shit out right now. KRS
Mhm.
One got a show out right now that he does. I think it's like every Saturday, and niggas don't be tuning in to KRS One shit. So it's like we doing well if you think about it like that, because like damn, y'all ain't gonna fuck with, he talking some truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He teaching some shit. You not gonna tune in to KRS One shit,
yeah, that's crazy.
but you but you but you'll tune
Niggas
into
on that.
you'll tune into little Uzi Vert's little fucking $24 million carrot in it. You'll tune into that shit,
Yeah,
won't you? Come on, bro.
yeah.
Y'all niggas is brainwashed.
Let's talk about that for a minute. What do you think about that goofy
Nigga, that's the
shit?
dumbest shit I ever fucking seen in my life, bro. I ain't never seen. And number
Mm.
one, that shit look like something that came out of Cracker Jack box. So for you to just say that shit 24 fucking million,
I just want to know where's the real homies at to tell your homie no nigga.
nigga, he fired them
that
niggas when
that
they say
that
that shit.
that means a lot of yes sir men out there. Y'all street niggas talking all this street shit and can't nobody keep it real. Y'all talk about 100. That ain't 100 to let your
Yeah,
mans go out
yeah.
like that.
You telling me you can't tell your nigga, yo, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life? You gonna put 24
Yeah.
million in your head? Ain't you from
Mm,
Philly, nigga? You from Philly, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You doing some fuck shit, but I bet you
yeah,
won't walk through Philly right now, and you'll be saying, "Nah, they haters.
man.
I can't go through the hood because they
Nigga,
haters." No, because you
nigga,
doing some fuck shit
nigga will snatch that bitch right off his forehead.
right off his fucking forehead, bro. And to make it so bad,
Skin and everything.
make it so bad, and they go snatch that shit and don't know where to sell it. You ain't getting
Mm-hmm.
24 million from nobody for that shit. You're not
Mm-mm.
getting 24 million from nobody from that. So even if you try to sell it or pawn it or whatever the fuck, you're not even gonna get a million for that.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, you done ripped this nigga fucking skull out his head trying to get the shit. Like, nigga,
Yeah,
that's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life, man.
you got to have some all about the Benjamin Connect. I was watching that
Listen,
last
bro.
night and shit about the diamonds and shit.
Hmm.
Mike Epps and Ice Cube and shit.
Yo, that diamond that's in this nigga's head don't look like it's no real
you
shit.
see
Like,
you
oh,
see
shout
that
out to
shit though?
my niece Jay Smalley in the building with us right now. She in the chat room on
A
Facebook.
word, a word.
Shout outs to you, mama. That's my niece right there. She just had a
Oh,
birthday. Happy belated
happy,
birthday. I know.
happy birthday to you.
Hmm. But that's why I say, man, like I can't fuck with this whole new age hip hop thing that y'all got going on. The new age of hip hop is on Underworld Radio. It's not on this bullshit ass FM shit y'all rocking out with, man. And then you to make it so bad,
It's not hip hop no more. It's just music,
you got these other rappers that's competing with him now. So now you're gonna get somebody that's gonna try to put a 30 million dollar
right?
something in their head or some dumb shit like that. Like, bitch, that's the stupidest shit. Meanwhile, you got them people laughing at us.
That's fuckboy shit. They get like the
Just
females. Leave that
man,
shit to the
oh, they
woman and
worse
shit.
than the females. They worse than the females
Yeah,
because at least we
that's
used
some
to the
real woman
females doing
shit.
shit like that. We used to the females doing shit like that.
Yeah, that's
You
some
know what I'm
real girly
saying?
shit right there. I'm gonna put a diamond right on my forehead.
But make it so bad. This is the same nigga that was dressing up like a bitch anyway. He already put a dress on. He already put makeup
Mm,
on. He already did all of
mm,
that type of shit. So it's like, all right, we don't expect nothing more from this nigga. It's the people that support this nigga, that buy his music, that go to his
yeah.
concerts and shit.
Some
Y'all the problem.
somebody was talking about that. Like they was saying like how all these I guess so-called woke motherfuckers and conscious
Hmm.
people listening to these motherfuckers, that's what's keeping them alive.
That's what, of course.
But
The
but
fans, the
but
fans is the
but but
ones.
but but the underground, the underworld,
Hmm.
we get the less listeners,
Exactly,
but
exactly.
they like to tune into the goofy shit. I
That
mean,
because it's all
it's not,
entertainment.
yeah, it's nothing wrong with entertainment, but damn, nigga,
Not when
come
it
to
come to real life
reality.
shit. Yeah, not when it come to
Yeah,
real life. It's you got entertainment, then you got real life shit. You feel what I'm
but that's
saying?
the problem.
Nobody gives
Everybody,
a fuck about real
every,
life shit.
that's why niggas dying because
Like
they
if I
they
was to
live in
get
that
locked up,
they live in that entertainment life in the real streets, and they getting their shit popped.
yeah. If I was to get locked up and I ratted or snitched, and then I still came on this show, we would have crazy views, bro. Because people
Right,
want to come up
right.
here to say, "Oh, you a snitch, and you a snitch," and
Hmm.
So we have all these fucking views. If I was to fall down the stairs and somebody caught that shit on camera, they would love to say, "Oh shit, that's Styles. He fell down the stairs." Ha ha ha. Views out the
Hmm.
ass. I refuse to
Hmm.
do humiliating shit for views, bro. I see niggas that I look up to from back in the 90s, 80s, 90s doing fuck shit on. And it's
Oh
like, nigga,
man,
you was a real one, yeah, but you trying to get them views. You trying to get like and make it so bad. Them views is not money.
right,
That shit ain't money. People feel
right.
like, oh shit, he
But
got 30,000 views. He getting paid. You're
they
not
act
getting
like it's
paid.
money. Yeah, everybody
Nah,
don't get braid out that shit.
they don't. You got to go through a lot of shit. You got to sign
But
paperwork,
that
all type of shit,
see,
and
but
trying to.
there goes to show that this is a government operation. The
Hmm.
social media is all government. They
Yes, it
they
is,
spit
bro.
they sit back and they taking notes right now, watching,
Hmm.
see what we like, how we react. They
We
reading
was
our shit.
we were just talking about that before the show started. Actually, how they know what we doing. If we
Mm-hmm.
start really talking this politics heavy, and our show did start doing that, we would have problems.
Mm-hmm.
If we was up here talking knowledge, and there was 2 million people in the chat room, we would be like another Malcolm X type nigga, only online. They would shut that shit down. We would have all type of complications. Like I said, I'm on a
Mm-hmm.
blackball, so people don't believe me when I say this shit because they don't realize that if you don't talk like I talk and promote the shit that I promote, you're not gonna never notice that shit. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You're never gonna see no type of blackball and no shit like that. But since I've been online, that's what I've been doing. I've been talking that shit. Anything that happened, I talk about it. I go against it. You know what I'm saying? The music that I put out and shit like that. So it's like, all right, this guy, he's not really a threat because a lot of people ain't fucking with him. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So let him do his thing, but certain shit we gonna block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. See
Certain shit
that
we gonna
they
block.
when they see numbers, that means something else to them.
Yeah,
We
that
look
means
at it
that.
as money. They look
Yeah,
at it as a danger.
yeah, yep. And then
You
this
know what I
another
mean?
thing too, man. As quick as those views go up, you could do one show and you get 20,000 views, and you like, oh shit, we taking off. They'll bring you right back down as quick as they want to, man.
Yeah, they
The
control
fan, the,
everything.
yeah, the fans don't got no loyalty, man. They don't got no
Yeah,
loyalty, man. They will trade on you in
yeah.
a hot second, man. Like 1 minute you
Groupies.
popping, yeah,
That's
like the
that's
house
that's
right
not
now.
they. That's not fans. A fan is official.
Yeah,
They
yeah. A
loyal.
fan that like
They
listen,
groupies.
when it comes to
Groupie. A
Tupac,
groupie.
I'm a
A
fan.
groupie. Yeah,
I'm a fan
yeah,
of Tupac. That
yeah.
man been gone 20 years and you still can't tell me nothing bad about Tupac.
I
You feel what
still
I'm saying?
listen to them
I still can listen to Pac.
right
I
now.
don't give a fuck. Honestly speaking, I don't listen to none of the new shit that's supposed to be coming out with Tupac. I don't listen to it.
Mm,
Because who's making that bread?
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Who's getting bread
mm,
off of that? And none of the new
mm,
shit, even with Nipsey Hussle, anything new that come out from Nipsey Hussle, I don't rock it. Why? Because who getting the bread for that? Y'all promoting
mm.
this nigga. We don't know who had anything to do with killing that man, but that man is dead. But now all of a sudden he more famous than he was alive, and he ain't even getting that bread.
Ain't that crazy?
Fred the Godson. Every time I
Oh
turn
man, I
around,
fucks
I
with my
see.
nigga.
You feel me? But every time I turn around, I see some new Fred the Godson. Then I see people
He he
posting
he
up
he,
one
he
of
he was a
the hottest rapper, and this and that, and da da
he was
da.
another underrated underdog too.
But until you die, niggas won't say it. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? Like all the music that I put out, bro.
it,
I done put out so many albums that if I
hey,
die,
get that dog.
people more than likely gonna be saying, "Yo, Styles was hot," and y'all ain't fuck with Styles. Now he was hot because all my music is still here now for people to really listen
Mm,
to, and now they understanding the shit I was trying to say. Now they feeling it because they in their feelings or whatever. But why niggas can't get their flowers while they here?
That's why I fucks with Nori and shit with that drinks champ shit. Like,
Yeah,
give me my love now. Fuck later.
honestly,
Don't
I
even
didn't
come.
fuck.
Don't. Yo, I think about that all the time. Like who I want at my funeral and shit.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
to the point I just want my children and my wife, man. I'm on like
Yeah,
some old
yeah,
head shit. Like,
yeah,
nigga, if you ain't never been in my crib and visit me, that goes for family or whoever.
yeah, yeah.
If you ain't called me and see what's up with me and all, don't come to my
Mhm.
shit. The
I
fuck
feel
you
the
want to
same
see
way
me?
about the
Cause
underworld shit, man.
to me, that's disrespectful. You want to see me dead, but you ain't want to see me
Yeah,
alive.
yeah, yeah. You
Fuck
like,
out of
I don't
here.
know what you thinking in your head while you looking over my body. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
like
this nigga. I want to spit on this
yeah,
nigga. I don't know
yeah.
what you saying, but
I
I know if
can't
my
believe it.
mom is there,
Mm,
I know if my mom is looking over my casket, she hurt. She's sad. She
mm,
grieving. You feel what I'm saying? But I can't say the same for a lot of people that I grew up. I can't say the same for a lot of people that claim to have love
mm,
for me because you won't even click the
mm,
like button. You won't even
mm,
click the like button for a nigga. You know how many times back in the day I used to be, I ride or die for my niggas. What's good? I done fought for niggas.
mm.
I done took the weight for niggas. You feel me? And you telling me you won't even click the like button or the share button? Bitch, I'm glad I didn't die for your ass.
But you'll come to the wake.
Yeah, you'll come to my
You'll come to
funeral.
the Passover and shit and eat my mama food and
Yeah.
smoke all the weed and shit. You
Hug
fucking
hug my
bastard.
mom like Bishop and
Like
shit.
right, right.
Want to hug my mom
Tell
like Bishop and shit. She don't know that
right.
we ain't fucking around with each other for years and shit. You know what I'm
Tell
saying? Like,
tell my kids he was a real one. Nigga, they
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
you. Nigga, my
'Cause
kids look at you like you crazy.
that's one thing that I worry about though, man. I worry about a lot of niggas that know me. Cause I'm telling you, bro, on some G shit, for years since I've been doing this underworld shit, a lot of niggas try to compete with me and shit. They try to start up their own
Mm,
shows and
mm,
duplicate my shit. But I feel like
mm.
niggas that don't like you, bro, they'll try to fuck your girl, your wife, your kids. You
Yeah,
know
I
what
can't
I'm saying?
control
Like,
that when I'm dead though.
yeah, but
Shit.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I want certain niggas that I feel that vibe around me.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, you know who your real niggas is. It's no
Mm,
question. You know what I'm saying? You know who your real people is. I ain't even gonna say your real niggas because you got some family that's real and some that's not. You know, I
mm,
got family members that I don't see ever, but I know they got my best interest. They got love for a nigga. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? But then I got some niggas that we grew apart. We not cool like that no more, but we still, keep it peace and
Shit.
shit.
I
And
ain't
like
gonna
I
hold
said,
you. I I ain't got too many family neither, my nigga.
yeah, yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
gonna hold you. I come from my family dysfunctional, fucked up, real life nigga
yeah,
shit. Like
yeah,
cousins
yeah.
killing cousins type shit. Like
Mm.
what the fuck?
I'm gonna tell you like this.
I
Like I tell people all the time, man. A lot of people could say they grieving
look,
over
my
losing.
this this my country right here. My wife, my kids,
It's your
the
kingdom. It's
dog.
your kingdom.
Yeah.
That's why you
Anything
call
outside
yourself
of
a
that
king
is
because you're a
suspect.
king over your shit. You're a king over your kingdom. You feel me? Like I
Hmm.
tell people all the time, as far as me, for the past 5 or more years, half my family died. My father's
Mm,
side of the family,
mm,
dead. All of them died. I'm the oldest
mm.
of my father's side of my family. So I'm like the head of this shit. People don't understand how
Damn,
that change you. That
that's
shit fucks
crazy.
you up. It fucks
Yeah,
you up, bro.
you like Big Daddy is.
Thank you. And I got even with my brothers and my sisters and whatever it may
Yeah,
be, they call me when they going through shit and I gotta tell them like, look, I'm not
but but
grandma.
but
I'm not grandma. I can't
the shit we talk about, we don't think about that shit. Like
nobody thinks about it, man.
we part of a chain. So like you said, when they start dying off, like nigga, are you ready to stand up to be that
Yeah.
father, grandpa? uncle
I'm not,
figure,
bro. I'm
all
not. I do
all
the
in
best I
one.
can. Yeah, I try to do the best I can, but in reality,
But
death
that's the
pulls people
king.
away from each other, man.
But that's the king. He got to deal with
Yeah,
all that shit. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Death separates families. It don't bring families together. Movies taught us that death brings families together. It don't. It
Mm,
separates the families, man.
you right. It
Especially
bring you
once great
together on
grandma is
that
gone
day. It bring
for the
you
funeral.
together on that day.
And
Yeah.
not even that, because half the time people fighting and shit at the funeral. They
Right.
yelling and screaming at the funeral. They can't, you never liked them and this and that. Oh, no, it ain't time for that
Yeah.
shit. It ain't time for that shit. You could have did all that while they were still alive and defended them. They would have loved it.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But it's like people want to fight and argue at the funeral and hate each
When you
other at the
dead.
funeral. Yeah, when they dead, and that's the point. Like, honestly speaking, man, I far as when that happened with me, I could definitely say that that shit changed me, bro. Cause they was going one by one, one by one, one by one, and I'm looking like, yo, what the fuck? Am I gonna be the oldest? And it turns out to be,
Mm,
I'm the top of the food chain. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? Like everybody's gone, and every day I think about that shit. Like, damn, I see people losing like their mom or losing their dad, or bitch, you
mm.
don't really feel no pain until everybody gone, bro. That's your whole ancestors is gone.
Yeah.
That shit's real right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. That's
So let's
that's
get
why I've
into
been
this,
on
this, this.
my journey and shit.
But that's why I want to teach my kids more unity far as family wise, man. Like my daughters, I
I'm
don't
big
ever
on
want to.
that. Yeah, I'm big. I'm know who
Yeah.
taught me that though on some real shit. The
Mm,
Godfather.
mm,
Like
yeah.
I was like I was like Jim Curry and shit. The
Yeah.
TV
Yeah.
raised me.
And look, bro, I tell
I ain't
people
gonna
that all the
hold you.
time.
Like
Just because I say
it
I'm
wasn't like
awake,
no real niggas. Like I seen a lot, I've been around a lot, I experienced a lot from other motherfuckers, but they was more like life lessons. It was the
bro,
people I knew not to fuck with. If I seen
most
somebody, you
most
know what
of
I mean?
the 80s
They
and
was
90s was like
yeah.
that.
But
Most of the
far
80s,
as like
90s babies. Mm-hmm.
far as like when we talking about family and all that, like I had to pull from different
Mm-hmm.
movies and create
Mm-hmm.
this person. You know what I mean? Like The Godfather is another one movie that teach you about family, man.
Well,
Yeah,
the mob. I tell people all the time, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Us
That's
as
why
a
I'm so
people,
I love mafioso, man.
of us as a people wouldn't know nothing about gangster shit if it wasn't for the mob movies, the mobs.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's why we say it's codes, it's rules. Them motherfuckers, you might have seen them stuffing niggas in the trunks and chopping people up and
hmm
all type of shit, but they had codes. They had
hmm
codes, bro. You could be a motherfucker's brother. You do some fuck shit to fuck the shit up. You got to kill your brother, and they will
yeah,
kill their brother.
yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? Because they
yeah,
had codes. But if you just happen to
mhm,
just kill a motherfucker brother and it wasn't just, nigga, you gotta die. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Well,
Like nowadays, niggas don't think like that, man. They just kill each other
yeah,
and do shit and say
yeah.
it's gangster. That shit ain't gangster. It's idiotic.
You heard Pop MOB? Yeah,
MOB, man.
yeah, yeah. That
That's
nigga.
why I say, man, I don't consider nobody nowadays really on no gangster shit, man. That's just the truth, man. I don't consider people gangster no more.
Mm-mm,
I'm sorry. Just
mm-mm.
because you shot a motherfucker, just because you got guns, just because you talk that shit or got that's not gangster to me. I'm sorry. Until I see y'all motherfuckers run up in some shit, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Malcolm X style or some
right.
shit like that. You're not gangster to me.
Espe-
You can have a gun to
espe-
my head and I won't agree to you being a gangster.
I'm glad you brought that up. Speaking of that, the 9-year-old little girl.
Oh, we was about to go into that, bro. Hold on. Let me throw that up on the screen because that's one of the other topics we about to go into, y'all.
Yeah,
Real shit, yo. Like, go ahead and talk
cause
about it, bro. Like, cause I'm ready. That
no,
shit got me mad, bro.
yeah, I'm just basically saying like what you saying. Like it ain't no more gangsterism
Mm-mm.
because gangsters would have handled that.
Yeah,
And the few that's out here, they scattered.
yo,
So it's
niggas that had nothing to do with it would have handled that. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's
yeah,
gangster shit. They say, yo, what the
yeah.
fuck? How
That's
the
mob
fuck?
shit. That's
But this
mob.
is
That's it.
why I made this the topic where it says what happened to juvenile rights.
It ain't
I thought,
not for black children.
when did that happen though? In the
Black
90s, it
children
wasn't like that.
black children ain't considered Juvenile no more. Your boy biting already
Yeah.
told us that we super predators now. This shit.
What kind of shit?
We super
That's weird,
predators.
bro. You telling me
And
you not supposed to?
y'all voted for him.
Man, all of them the same, bro. It don't matter who you vote for. Trump was the same. They are the same, bro.
Mm.
They are the same people. They're not letting
Oh,
nobody who's not the same
I
in
ain't
their clique.
putting one. I ain't saying one is better than
They
the
are the
other,
same. Hmm.
but one
Like
was
I
more mafioso.
don't you know back in the 90s, you wasn't allowed to cuff. You wasn't allowed to cuff a minor and throw a minor
Mm-mm.
in the back of the car. You wasn't allowed to do that. If anything, you had to take
You
their
wasn't even
parent.
allowed to talk to him.
Thank you.
What
You
a
wasn't
grown
so telling me
somebody see a grown man talking to a little girl. Niggas approaching that nigga like,
whether you a
you
cop
know
or
her?
not. Whether
Yeah.
you a cop or not, your parent was able to come up and say, "Yo, this is a minor. You can't talk to her without me present. You can't
Mm-hmm.
talk. You cannot talk to my child without me being
Mm.
present. So therefore, how in the fuck did these officers get this girl cuffed and in the back of a car to pepper spray her? What kind of world is we in right now? What happened to the rights of the juveniles? It's one thing for the black man to be fucked up in the game because that's been happening since this shit. Then it leaked over to the black woman because the men wasn't even touching the women, but now they're killing the women, beating them up, slamming them to the ground. But now you fucking with our kids.
Mm.
There's no way that that child should have been in the back seat in the first place with cuffs on for you to pepper
Man.
spray that girl, and she crying for
But
her dad.
her dad.
She crying for her dad, which means her dad is still in her life. He ain't a deadbeat like everybody say.
That's what made me mad because I'm
Oh
first thing
man, I can watch it, bro.
that came to my head like that would that to kill me then and there because
They
I'm
would have
gonna
killed
get
him
that
if he would have
nigga.
came up, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, she's calling for her dad. Ain't nothing worse than a child
A,
calling for their
a
dad and
little
they dad
a
hear
little
that shit.
girl. A little
A
girl.
little girl, man. A little girl, man. You
And
macing this girl for what?
but
And
you know the psychological warfare that they're gonna keep playing that because they want us to feel
yeah,
weak.
yeah,
Feel like
yeah.
how we talking now. What are
Hmm.
y'all niggas gonna do? That's the psychological
But
warfare
that's
part.
that's why we don't have a bunch of views in here right now because of the fact people are like that. They are weak. They don't want to even think about it. They don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I remember this young boy said the realest shit to me, and the boy was only like 19, maybe 20 years old. And I was talking about why people don't do nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody stand for shit. You feel me? And the dude was like, honestly, Styles, I hear where you coming from. This boy's like 19, 20 years old. He was like, Styles, I hear where you coming from, OG. He was like, honestly speaking, we know what's going on, but we just want to party and have fun like we don't. I was like, yo, that's real as fuck that he would even say that shit because that's what I see.
What?
He said, we see what's going on. It
They
ain't
don't want to
nothing we
live
can
their
do
life.
about it. So yeah, so we
Yeah.
just want to party and have fun like we don't know nothing going on till it
What they
happens to
call it?
you.
Drink your life away, smoke your
Yeah,
life
that's not a
away.
that's and that's honestly speaking, you gotta look at it like it's really not much we can do because
Yeah.
they done made it to a point
It
where it's almost impossible to unify. It's almost impossible to
mm.
unify us as a people because we don't trust each other. You know what I'm saying? Even if we got to a point where we
But
unified,
that's when it go back to what we was talking about with the whole. See, a lot of people don't understand the word mafia and what it really represented and shit.
yeah, yeah,
That was
yeah.
a street. That was a urban government, a
Mhm,
government within a government. That's why the
mhm.
government couldn't really fuck with them because they structured they shit just like the government,
Yeah, yeah.
and they
And
respected that.
and they had people from the government within it.
Yeah,
They had people
yeah,
from the government within their shit that they can
yeah,
control, that they can
yeah.
uphold the rules with and all type of shit. Far as us to be
Word.
unified, don't you know people got robbed in the Million Man March?
For real,
Nigga,
for
this
real.
just happened before. Yeah, this just happened before.
Niggas was getting robbed at the Million
Niggas
Man
getting
March.
pickpocketed and yo, you stepped
Yeah,
on my shoe, nigga, and they gotta calm them down and
yeah,
say, yo, chill, this the Million Man March, and yo, what y'all
yeah,
doing? Da da
yeah,
da, shit like that. It's like
yeah.
for us to unify, we gotta love each other. We don't do that shit. We don't love each. We only love our
We
circle.
got love ourselves.
first. We gotta love ourselves
Yeah,
enough to say, look, I'm not going out here for that. Just like it's like this, you got people that go out here to protest. They get together and they get a large amount of people. They say, all right, we going out here to protest. Here comes some other motherfuckers who ain't got shit to do with this shit. That say, yo, let's go be down with this protest. But in reality, they mind is somewhere else. They talking about rioting. They talking about looting.
yeah.
We going out here because when the looting start, I'm getting me some jewelry. I want to get me a fucking diamond and put in my forehead. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't even know what they protesting about.
Right.
I don't even
Yeah,
know what they
yeah.
protesting about. But
I,
I ain't
I'm,
doing shit.
I'm just with the shits.
I'm
I'm
just
on
with the
demon
shit.
time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hype these cops up. These people that set the
Right?
shit up, they already done talked about. We not gonna hype no cops up. We not gonna take it there. These niggas wasn't there for that. They wasn't there
They
for
the
that meeting.
hyenas.
So they
Yeah,
going out there to say fuck the police and fuck this and fuck that, so the police could throw the tear gas. Boom, right. They ain't there for
yeah.
the right reasons, and that's the point why we can't unify because everybody got to be on
But
the same page.
that's why those who that was organizing that supposed to been checking them niggas like, yo,
But think about it, you half of them.
you feel me?
If
It
you
was
ain't
it
built
was
like that, you can't check these people that wasn't at the meeting. These gangsters that just came
yeah,
off the porch, they just came off the porch. So a lot of times niggas is too
yeah.
scared to say anything to these motherfuckers. You know why? Here comes the black on black crime.
Yeah,
How you gonna tell me I can't go? I'm black. I'm
yeah,
going. Da 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 da. You going for the wrong reasons though. We going to hold
yeah.
signs and you know picket in front of this place. Y'all going to break windows and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's why we can't unify. That's why I tell people you got to unify your family before you can unify a whole nation,
I agree.
a whole
I
race.
agree.
And if you can't unify your family, it's a lost cause. Most people
Yeah,
can't. Most people can't
yeah,
forgive their family for some dumb shit that they did.
yeah.
Honestly speaking, though, some family members do some shit that you can't forgive, because that's understandable. But everybody,
No, no, why? Because you looking at it like family, like damn family though.
yeah, yeah, but
That's the
that's what it
that's
is.
the worst.
It's the
You feel
worst,
me?
man. But
It
you
ain't
know
so
what?
much. It ain't so
Who?
much about forgiving. It's the principle. Like you broke a fucking principle of life.
But you gotta
You went
also remember,
you went against your own blood. That's on anything. That's not good.
but and the mob niggas ain't forgive shit like that. They killed your ass, whether
Yeah,
you was family or not. They killed your
yeah.
ass. If you was my brother and you did some fuck shit, we
No,
killed your ass.
know why? Because for you to do family dirty, that means you don't give a fuck about nobody.
Nobody. Which means you can't be a part of no movement. So if we was to
Yeah,
unify all the
you
black
and
people like we always talking about unifying, you know how many crabs in a barrel will be in that unity? How many
be a lot.
motherfuckers that ain't yeah, how many Judas, as you said, how
It'd be
many
a lot of
Judas will be in that bitch?
it'd be a lot of dead niggas.
Black on black crime.
With my man,
Black on black crime.
no, that's justice.
Hmm.
Hey, you still got hoes in the desert.
Hmm. But then you got to also think about all the other shit. The people that didn't do nothing but got lied on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? The people that did do shit that never came to light. You know,
yeah,
it's so much different shit. Like, and I'm not saying that I wouldn't want to see unity between our people, but that shit's so far fetched. It's so
you
far
think so?
gone.
So
Cause we the brainwash,
you don't see a rebirth. I
bro. The
see a
brainwash
rebirth,
is
my
too
nigga. I ain't
strong,
gonna
bro.
hold you.
Honestly
Nah,
speaking, I'm gonna put it like this,
it's some people out here just waiting for that
bro.
energy. It's all gonna happen so quick. I'm telling you, B.
I'm gonna say the realest shit I could possibly say on that fact right now, bro.
Go
In
ahead.
order for me to see a rebirth, I would see more people in here than two people right now. I'm sorry, bro. They don't. We
Hey,
just finished saying that shit. They don't even
look.
support nothing.
Remember what the General Tupac said. He said, "Look, even if I could just spark the light in one,
Exactly.
you
And
know what
don't
I
you know,
mean?"
bro, on some real shit, bro, from you saying that, you know what's so real about what you just said, bro? I feel like I'm
Mm.
one of those. I'm the one. He sparked
Same
me,
here.
bro. Yeah, so that's two.
Same here.
He's when he,
Yeah,
bro. I remember when he said that from his fucking mouth, not
yeah.
watching the video
It
20
was
years
like he was
later,
talking to me.
nigga. Nigga, I went hard as fuck after that, bro. Bro,
Yeah.
when they killed Tupac, I stopped rapping. I ain't gonna
I
say I
look.
stopped
I look.
rapping. I stopped trying to be a
Pot,
rapper on the
pot, pot,
radio and get
pot,
signed.
pot to me was like a big brother. He had
He
that
was like,
big
bro,
brother.
He was
You know what I
R.
mean?
Malcolm X. He was R.
Yeah,
Malcolm X. R. Martin Luther King. But he was
yeah,
rapping, so they won't give him that because he's rapping. You feel me? But in
yeah,
reality, he talked to the people the way he knew how to talk to the people, and he reached the thugs. He didn't reach a bunch of the white people until they seen the thugs going crazy over him. Then the white people was like, "Oh shit, who is this guy? Let's see what he
yeah,
talking about." But in
yeah,
reality, Tupac, the way he talked was in a code that only the streets will understand.
yeah,
He made a lot of niggas from the suburbs come to the streets because they wanted to know what the fuck we was talking about. The codes that he was using, everybody didn't understand it. It just sounded like a bunch of
yeah,
gibberish to them. But to the
yeah.
niggas that was in the trenches, they like, oh shit, Pac just yo Pac. He had the
He was that
ability.
he was the siren. Like I was saying, the rebirth
Hmm.
is going to be another one of
And
those.
that's
Like
why he
everybody
is dead.
everybody gonna be in that tune. Like hey, yo, it's on.
Yeah,
Thug like nigga.
for the people who was not living, who was not around when Tupac was actually alive, man, that's why he's dead. You could say Suge Knight this and Orlando Brown that, and Orlando Brown, whatever the fuck that nigga's name was. But
Orlando something.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't Orlando Brown because that's a whole different person. But you could
You
say
sure?
whatever you want. No, was it? Ain't Orlando Brown the dude from the dude?
Orlando. His name was Orlando, right? The boy that
Yeah, it
got
was
beat up.
Orlando, but I don't think it was
Yeah.
Orlando Brown. No, Orlando Brown is the dude that was on That's So Raven. That's
Oh,
tripped
where?
up. It's trippy right
Oh,
now and shit. But the
oh,
fact
all right.
is, it had nothing to do with all the shit that they made it into, man. It had nothing to do with all that. They had to shut that nigga the
Yeah.
fuck up.
He was the messiah of the
Yeah.
urban world.
If he was here right now and you call yourself pepper spraying a fucking 9-year-old child, he would have been on
Mm,
this. He would have been on YouTube or IG or something wilding. Y'all niggas ain't gonna do nothing. They just sprayed
hmm.
this. They just sprayed a 9-year-old child. Y'all some busters. Y'all some yo.
Yeah.
That's how he talked to us.
Yeah.
And niggas would
He
be at
would
home.
he would have been there. He would have went there.
Yo, niggas would have been at home right now, like, yo, Pocket's right, bro. Fuck that. Grabbing gun. That's what he used to do. He used to
Yeah.
do this type of shit, bro. And niggas would be the thugs would be at home, like, yo, Pocket's right. Fuck that. And that they would get up and move. Biggie never did no shit like that. That's why I can't never put Biggie in the same category as Pac. I'm sorry. Pac had the power to make people like wearing skinny jeans. Tupac would have said, y'all niggas some bitch ass niggas. Y'all wearing skinny jeans? That's ain't no thug shit. That's some bitch shit. Niggas would have stopped wearing skinny jeans.
Word.
Straight like that. That's why Tupac not here. That's
Yeah.
why he not here. He had that power to yo, you in Philly, I'm in Florida, you got New York, you got Jersey, you got all these people all over that's thugs, all over. I ain't talking about the suburban people, even though the suburban people was still fucking with him too. But the
Mm.
thug niggas listen to what Tupac said. If he say, yo, we meeting up at so and so day, da 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 da, all my thug niggas ride or die, let's go. And niggas would have been there. Million Man March, whatever you want to call it. Niggas would have fucking been there. Why? Because Tupac said so, bro. So that's why they did the
Mm.
West Coast, East Coast beef, turned us against
Mm.
them. And, all of that shit that they did is the same shit they doing right now. It's easier because he not
I
here.
agree. I
It's
agree.
easier because he not, and honestly speaking, Nipsey was about to be on the same type shit. So they got him out of
I
here
agree.
early. They got him out of
Yeah.
here early, man.
Yeah.
Now you have
You,
only people that don't speak up.
yeah.
Everybody that they got out right now don't speak up. The ones that
Well,
try to speak up.
it's more like on a sign, what they call gorillas in the mist,
Hmm.
and what they doing, they trying to they trying to pull the gorillas out of there. They want to know where's these. They know they out here,
They took
so
them
they
out
go.
already, bro. They gone. They
No,
gone.
no, not all of
Bro,
them.
KRS
I'm
was still
telling you.
one.
I'm
KRS One
telling
is
you.
still one. You know what they did to KRS One? They told him he can't do nothing in America. He can't drop albums in America. He can't perform his music in America. So he got to perform his shit in a whole nother country. Mos Def is another one. Same
That's
thing. He
crazy.
can't perform in America. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody that speaks that type of language, that talks like that, they silence them. Look at Ice Cube. Ice Cube was the
That's,
first Tupac, bro.
yeah,
Ice Cube was going
yeah,
hard as fuck. He was the
yeah.
first fucking
I
Tupac.
agree.
They
Yeah.
silenced him, bro. They gave him bread. They put him in
He would-
movies.
he would be next on my list.
Yeah, he was, bro. I was a man.
Yeah.
Listen, bro.
Pot
Before there was
Cube.
ever, before there was an
That's
Ice Cube.
that's
I mean,
that's
before there was
that's
a Tupac,
that's
there was an Ice Cube.
that's why I said Gorillas in the Mist.
It's
Cause
Ice Cube.
that album, yeah.
Death
I'm saying
certificate.
like, yeah,
And that's
they
why I say this nigga went to go talk to Trump about some shit for his people, about us. He don't have to do shit just like the rest of the celebrities. He can
yeah,
sit back and watch everything that's going on from his big comfy house and do nothing. That nigga
word,
went there to talk to Trump to say,
yeah.
listen, it's crazy how these police is killing black people and getting away with it. We need
Yo,
something in
yo,
writing. We need
just
something in
just
writing. Go
just
ahead.
to even had the power and the connects to even get somebody to call the
Bro,
president of the
nigga,
United States.
he went there. He went and met up with this nigga, sat in front of Donald Trump. You feel what I'm
That's
saying? He sat
crazy.
in front of Donald Trump to get Donald Trump to sign papers stating that all police will be held justifiable for the shit that they do.
Yeah,
Trump goes on Twitter and says, "Thank you, Ice Cube, for supporting the Trump administration." And all the black people turned against Ice Cube and said, "Cancel Ice Cube. He voting for Trump."
he ain't canceled.
Bro,
You can't
this
cancel underground.
but you see how they do it though? You see how they trade it?
Yeah,
They turn us against
yeah.
it. Ice Cube
That's
said, "I
that.
don't
That's
vote."
that.
He
That's
said,
that
"I don't
Judas.
vote for nobody."
That's that Judas blood.
Thank you, bro. Judas
A
syndrome,
lot of
bro.
yeah,
That's what it is, man. He don't. He said he don't vote for nobody. He didn't go.
yeah.
And then they like, well, why he didn't just go to Biden and talk to Biden? Ain't the fucking president yet.
Right.
How the fuck you gonna go to
Stupid.
Biden? He ain't president. You got to go to the
That-
president for some shit like that. Trump is the one that flipped it and used it to his advantage to say, "Thank you, Ice
Yeah.
Cube, for supporting the Trump administration." He ain't supporting
Well,
you. He didn't go
but
there to
how,
support you,
what do you think about that though? The whole black contract for Black America.
bro. That would have been at least something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the best thing about that whole thing is the fact that we see somebody step out of their box, out of their comfort zone to stand up for us.
Yeah.
Whether he accomplished it or not, whether Trump said, "Look, I'm not doing that" or whatever. The fact that Ice Cube don't have to do that shit. Dr. Dre ain't do it.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? You
Not
don't
even
see no
Drake. Drake ain't do it.
Drake ain't do it. Little
Lil
Yachty
Wayne
ain't
ain't
do it.
do it. Right.
Little Yachty ain't do
Right.
it. You know why?
Right.
Because first of all, them especially
No,
Lil Wayne bitch ass.
wait. Here's the topper. Jay-Z ain't do it.
Ooh, keep it going, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Ice Cube stepped out of his comfort zone to go meet
And
up with
Cube
Donald Trump.
and Cube ain't even in the rap game no more like that.
Not
Jay
at
Z
all.
didn't do it, so that goes to he's supposed to be the
Thank you.
god of hip
Thank you.
hop,
Thank you. Thank you.
but
Whoever
yet
else
he
you want to bring up, everybody your favorite rapper, why didn't they do it?
mm,
Why
right,
didn't why don't they get up there and speak up and say anything? Because they told not to. They gonna give up their money.
yeah.
They gonna give just like Bill Cosby.
Your favorite rappers is your favorite slavers.
Exactly. They're the house niggas. They the ones
Yep.
that they're the ones that the slave masters sent out to talk to us, like Kanye West. All right, go out there
hmm
and talk to your people because they acting up. So they sent Kanye
hmm
West out there to talk for us. You feel what I'm saying? But
hmm
now we feel like Kanye West crazy weirdo, so they don't even send him out no more because we don't listen to him. So you
See,
gonna find other
but
people.
that's the niggas in that's out in front of the big house. We them
Hmm.
niggas that's in the back.
Right,
We like
right.
fuck that nigga that's trying to talk. He ain't talking for me. He talking for y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We in the cut like
That's just like with Bill Cosby though.
we talking for the field niggas. We field niggas. You know what
Exactly.
I mean?
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, you think that Bill Cosby was trying to buy NBC what to play white shows or some shit? They knew what he was about to do. If he
Mhm.
bought NBC, they knew what he was about to do. That shit gonna be like BT,
Yeah,
and it
it would have been the first BT.
yeah, it would have been a real BT. BT is a little local
Yeah,
network. Really, it's not
and
big as people like it to be.
and BET is owned by a white man.
Right?
It's not
Exactly.
black owned.
So it used to be. It started off black owned. They took over the shit
They
though. You
sold it.
feel me?
Yeah.
So Bill Cosby's gonna do their shit and take it from a white person, and now a black person own it. They ain't letting you do that shit. So they tell Bill
Mm,
Cosby, they say to Bill Cosby, listen, man, if you proceed with this, we will take back everything we've given you.
mm,
Now you know any black person is gonna be looking like, bitch, how you gonna do that? I'm Bill
mm.
Cosby. It's no way you could take back everything I have done. Didn't they do it? Did they not
Took
do
it.
it?
They took his freedom.
Everything. Not just his freedom. They took the show he did, Cosby show,
Mm.
gone. You feel what I'm saying? Everything.
Fat Albert. No
All
more
his
Fat
fans,
Albert.
all the fans are
Yeah.
gone. They traded on him quick fast. Cause all you gotta
Yeah.
say is the right words. You say keywords just like when you go to Google and you type in the keywords and the certain shit pop up. Throw the keywords in that shit and you'll fuck a whole nigga shit up. Like rape. Keyword rape. Don't nobody give a
Yeah.
fuck about nothing else because a lot of people have been raped. So once you
Yeah.
say rape, it's like you the enemy automatically, whether you did it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Child molestation, pedophilia. Those are key words that'll
Mm,
shut anything down.
yeah.
If a motherfucker said that,
Homosexuality.
not even now though, homosexuality, that's kind of different because they accept the shit. But yeah, if you
It's
know there's a thorough ass nigga,
yeah.
homosexuality fucks your whole shit up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like little
Mm,
Uzi Vert, homosexuality wouldn't fuck his shit up. He'd probably be bigger than ever.
yeah. Yeah.
He'd probably be
Right.
bigger than ever because it's like we wondering if it is anyway. Once it come
Yeah.
out, it's like I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody putting a fucking diamond in their fucking head and they gangsters.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. This shit
That's
is a
crazy.
whole it's a whole brainwash, and like I say, you can really see it if you look, but a lot of people don't look. They so busy scrolling.
What do you say to the niggas that be like, well, it's his money, y'all just hate it. He can do what he want to do. It's
He
his
can.
money.
It is his money. He can do what he want to do, but the
I
one
tell
thing
them
you don't
niggas
get,
they need. I tell them niggas y'all they part of the problem.
they are part of the problem.
You
But you know
really
what it is?
worship y'all really worship somebody like that.
Thank you, bro. And then you got the nerve to talk down on Tupac.
Y'all might as well go and worship that dead man on that cross.
Mhm.
Silly motherfucker.
And most of them do. Most of them do. But
Silly.
that's the point that I'm saying. Like the
Walking Dead.
world right now, when they hear me say brainwash, I'm not trying to talk down on people. I'm telling it's not like I wasn't once brainwashed. I grew up on the same TV shows y'all
That's
grew up
that's
on.
that's not talking down. That's reality.
But that's how they
These
make like
niggas
it because
they brainwashed. They
but don't
gone.
nobody
They
wants to
don't see
say
it. They zombie. You can't tell a zombie he a zombie.
meanwhile you trying to bite me and shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You like, yo, a zombie meaning you are unconscious, unaware that you are human. You are
Facts,
dead.
facts,
You don't know you dead, but you think you
facts.
still alive.
Because I tell people all the time, I say, listen, man, I grew up on the same TV shows as everybody else. I was placed in front of the TV all day, just like everybody
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
I ran home. I was
Cable guy.
programmed.
I was the
Yeah,
cable guy.
I was programmed like a TV guide
Yeah,
in my head. My show coming on at 6, the other show coming on at 7, the other
right,
show coming on at 8.
right.
Until I realized that I was doing that shit. I
Hmm.
realized it and said, "Oh shit, I'm tired of being like that. Like I don't want nothing controlling me."
No. What really put me on though? That unlocked some shit when I first seen the Matrix.
Mm.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
before I seen the Matrix, my homie Beans, rest in peace. He the one that showed me how to do the silk screen and the shirts and shit. But
Mm-hmm.
he was on this shit heavy. The shit we talking about. Like he
Yeah.
was into that. He was like into that shit. He was part of
Mm-hmm.
the BLA and all that shit. You know what I mean? Black Liberal Army and all them type black
Mm-hmm.
guerrillas. Like he really was into that shit deep. And he
Right.
had the book. He had the book, The Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, we was the young boys like, what the fuck go here talking about?
Mm-hmm. Facts.
You
Facts.
know what I mean? He
Yeah.
telling us this shit. I mean, I always had that Malcolm X in me, but
Mm-hmm.
he was talking like a whole nother level, so I wasn't ready for that shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
We wanted
So,
to play.
but now I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything he was talking about, I see that shit. But the Matrix put me on to all this shit, man.
Like I
Shit
tell people
crazy.
all the time, man, if you just stop and look, you'll see what we talking about. But a lot of people so busy
Yeah.
rejecting it, they so busy looking at it like, man, fuck they talking about. They don't know what they talking about. They only got 2 views.
Right?
They only got two
Shit.
viewers. How the fuck they know what they talking about? But I guarantee you, if there was 1,000 people in here right now,
Hmm.
people would be in here right now voicing their opinion. People would be saying, "Oh, I can't wait to tune into the next one because they see
But
other people is intrigued
that
into it."
they don't they that's part of the brainwash. They
That's
don't
part
know
of the
that.
brainwash. You only gonna go by. It's like this, man.
Popularity.
If
They
you
they
if you actually
they
fuck with a
that's high
person,
school shit.
right? If you actually fuck with a person, and you say, "I'm not going to their show," they only got 2 people there. You don't really fuck with that person.
Word,
You feel what I'm saying? Because if you did fuck with that person, it wouldn't be 2 people in there. It would be 3.
word.
And everybody that thinks that way, you feel what I'm saying? Like everybody
And
that thinks that
and
way,
them three people in there should be calling the motherfucker like, yo,
yeah.
come check my homie
Come
out. I
check this
fucks with
show
him.
out. Yeah, check this
Word,
show out. And then the next person that say, "Well, shit, I ain't fuck with that show. It's only 3 people in there." But if you click the button, it will be 4. You feel what I'm saying?
word.
That's a crab in a barrel for a person to say. Like right now, if we post it up tonight, we gonna have Beyonce on the show. That shit will be big as fuck. It don't matter what we
Word.
talking about. It don't matter if
Yeah.
we talking politics. It don't matter if we talk about whatever the fuck. Beyonce is on their show. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The views and everything go up. But if beyond show, they know that we ain't talking no politics.
Yeah.
If I
I
say we
don't
got Michelle
know is
Obama
that
on the show, we
I
got
call them European stepdaddies. Like they done fed us. It's basically like taking a wolf and you constantly feed them and made them into a fucking domestic dog.
yeah, yeah.
We've been domestified.
And they don't know how to turn back to a regular wolf.
Yeah,
They don't know how to
motherfuckers.
turn back to a regular wolf. Yep. Hmm.
They hollering at the moon, but they ain't biting shit.
Just like I was telling my mom, right, about her cat. She got this
Mm,
cat and shit, and she be getting annoyed with the cat. And I said, that's really why I don't like having pets, because that's another form of slavery. And she
mm,
was like, how is that? I said, well, if you think about it, you captured him, forced him to stay in your house, feed him, and but if he gets on your bed, you're gonna whip him, right? If he
mm,
scratch up your shit that he's supposed to be doing outside, you're gonna spank him.
yeah, yeah,
If he tries to run out the door, you're gonna catch him and bring his ass back in the house. She's like, I never thought of it like that. It's a form of slavery. We
yeah.
was trained that way. You feel what I'm
Bird
saying?
cage, bird
You you
cages.
you
I used
feed
to
him
let
what you
my
want to
bird.
feed him.
I used to let my bird free though, and leave the
Hmm.
cage open and shit. Let them fly
Like
around and shit.
Like I always tell people, when I have a pet, I tell the pet to his face, whether it's a dog, whether it's a cat. I say, listen, man, I'm not taking you to the hospital for shit. It's between you
Hmm.
and God. It's between you and God. If you get sick, you're gonna die. Because I'm not taking you to the vet. I'm not spending $1,000 to get you no shots or none of that shit. It's between you and God. Why? Because if you was outside, it would be between you and God.
Hmm. That's real
If you was
shit.
climbing trees and all type of shit like that, that shit would be
Hmm.
between you and God. Don't you know
Yeah,
white people will save the
that's
dog before they save their fucking family members and shit? Get the dog. The house burning
yeah,
up. They run back in the house to get the dog. What the
yup.
fuck? That nigga dead.
And leave grandpa in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Oh, you forgot grandpa, but I got the dog. How the fuck you get the dog before you got grandpa? What kind of shit? But they do shit like that. Save the dog. Meanwhile, he's a fucking dog. He's agile as fuck. He can get out the fucking house on his own. He should be able to. But you
Yeah,
gonna run in the house and risk your life to go save the dog. So
that's
that's all
real
I'm saying,
trap.
man. We gotta really wake up from this brainwash that we are in, which is and like I always say to people, you will never break a brainwash if you can acknowledge that it exists.
Yeah, it's like a drug addict.
That's it.
You gotta say to yourself, you know what? This shit is bullshit.
Right.
What the fuck am I doing? I gotta get yeah,
Hmm.
shake it off, nigga.
Hold on, we got
Word.
somebody in the chat room just said what's good to us. What's up, Yara Ya?
Yara yah.
He said, "Hey,
Why
brother-in-law."
why?
Is that your peoples?
Who that? I don't
He
hear
said
none of that.
brother-in-law. Now we both married up in this motherfucker. Now I'm like, whoa, 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 wait a minute.
I'm not
Shouts to you
familiar with
though,
that
brother.
name though.
Yeah, yeah. Shouts to you though, bro. Much love to anybody that tunes in because, like I always say to
Word,
people, man, anybody that comes in here and hangs out with us, they gotta be real. You
word.
feel what I'm saying? Like honestly speaking, only real
The
people is gonna stay
the one
here.
the one that came in. What do you think about the diamond on the bull forehead? The $24 million. What would you do with $24 million? Oh,
Pair.
word. Hey, what's up, family? What would you What would you do with $24 million?
Nigga, $24 million could unify the black the black nation.
Mm-hmm. I know,
Nigga,
right? We on a
$24
budget.
million dollars. You know how much shit
Yeah,
you could have built with that?
he could have built a mall. He could have built
Bro,
a fucking county. That's a county.
it's so much shit that'll get this man so much more famous and so much more respected. $24 million, bro. But you instead you want listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I'm gonna keep it G with you. I'm not the most gangsters nigga around, but if that nigga walk past me, I'm stealing it off his fucking head, bro. I'm taking that off his head, bro. Which means gangster niggas really gonna take the shit off his fucking head, bro. Because you're doing some fuck shit. Now you can walk around with $1 million in your pocket. You could drive the
Book
nicest car.
bags.
Yeah, you could drive the nicest car. I won't fuck with you. You feel me?
Yeah.
But for you to be rocking it on fucking forehead for no apparent reason, bro, nigga, give me that shit, bro. Take that shit the fuck off, bro.
Open up a black business, a lot of black opportunities.
A lot of black opportunities. Much love to you,
Yeah.
for real. A lot of fucking 24 million, bro. I would have been mad if it was a million on his head, but you said 24 million, bro.
Yeah, that's what it said. I don't know how true it is, but it says
I don't,
24 million.
bro. That
That's
shit
what
look
I
like
read.
a
I'm
fake
quote.
ass jewel, bro.
That shit look crazy.
Did you saw it?
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
he was live. He was moving it around and everything.
it shouldn't move for 24 million dollars. It shouldn't move.
He said
That,
he said that
bro.
he said after the swollen go down, then it's going to be
Let's
still
really
and won't
talk
start.
about it, bro. On some G shit, bro. On some G shit, bro. You know what I'm about to go into, bro.
It's a
G shit.
piercing.
For $24 million, that shit better do some Dragon Ball Z shooting power out your
Yeah,
fucking head type shit. That shit better.
right.
I should be able to touch that shit and read people's mind or levitate or some dope X-Men shit because you got a
Yeah.
whole fucking jewel in the middle of your motherfucking head, bro. Give me that
Well,
shit,
who?
bro.
What's the boy name
Little
on the?
Little Yachty.
No, the
Are you
boy with the superhero boy.
who? Who you talking
The
about?
boy. They just came out with a series and shit. They was on the end game. The boy that had the joint in the
Oh,
middle of his head.
oh, you talking about them. Now, see, I'm smoking
What
this
was his
weed.
name?
I should know this already.
The boy on the end game that
Why the
had
fuck
the
don't I
thing in
know
the
this,
middle of his
bro?
head.
Yeah, I
They
know
got
you're
a
talking
show
about.
coming out.
I'm not watching that
Uh,
bullshit,
I'm,
man.
I'm asking my son and shit. The boy, he had the outfit and
Yeah,
shit.
you. Damn, why don't
He
I
could
know it, bro?
levitate.
This is the
And
effects of weed.
Thanos tried to take it out of his forehead. Vision,
Vision. Oh
yeah,
my god, I can't
vision,
believe I didn't know that shit, bro. I would have lost the
yeah,
money, bro. If that was a game show, I would have lost the money and been mad as fuck, bro. I'm a Marvel head. There's no possible way,
yeah. The boy, maybe he think he trying to be the vision. Maybe if
nigga.
that's what he's
Hey,
saying.
yo, Tony Stark rich as fuck, and he ain't spent 24 million on Vision, bro. That nigga ain't spent 24 million on Vision, bro. To create Vision, that nigga ain't spent 24 million, bro.
Oh shit!
Y'all niggas is killing me. And look, I am such a Marvel head. I'm gonna be mad at myself for that one right there. I'm mad at
Yeah, the
myself for
boy
that.
vision and
There's
shit.
no way you can tell me anything about Marvel that I don't know. I would have
So
lost
so
all the money.
so I bet you $100 is gonna be a rapper that's gonna get the Thanos gloves and shit.
I would rather you do that shit, bro. You
Yo,
just
I bet
just
you
think
it's
about it
gonna
like
be a
this.
nigga. He gonna get all the yours. He gonna be talking about these Thanos and shit. These
This
niggas
the
went
shit I
cuckoo
want
for
to know.
cocoa puff. They cuckoo
If
for
you
cocoa
paid
puff.
if you paid 24 million for that diamond, how much did you pay to get it put in your head? You feel me?
I don't think the piercing cost that much.
That
It's
ain't no
like
piercing,
it's
bro. That shit was
yeah. He
surgically
said
implanted.
it was implanted.
It was implanted
I
in his head, bro.
uh,
Like cut put in his fucking head. That's why he said when the swelling goes down, it'll be in there.
yeah, yeah, cause that shit was wiggly and shit.
Yeah, that's why I said it looked like he was being funny though. That shit looked like something out of a Cracker Jack box, bro. It don't look like it's worth no million. It don't look like it's worth 1 million, less known 24 million. But the fact to show that you got to think about it like this, bro.
Well, maybe
Those
it was
black
two
people,
point four million.
but it don't matter if it was $100, bro. What the fuck? Us look, even the dog don't like that shit. Even the dog like, yeah, he on some fuck shit. But the fact is, look at how us as black people looking at him right now and saying, yo, this nigga crazy. Can you imagine how them people is looking at him? When they look at us do, when they look at one of us do something, they put it on all of us.
Yeah,
See how stupid black people is. See how
and they
dumb
talking
black
about
people
yo,
is.
they talking about they want reparation. This what they going to do?
That's
Put
what we gonna do
diamonds
with
in
it.
there?
They gonna put diamonds in their fucking asses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the-
They gonna
hey yo,
spend their
shout out to Yara. I hope I'm saying your name right, Yara Yaga. She in the chat room chilling with us right now. Much love to you. But it's a
real
fact.
shit though. You know they saying that right? Hey, do you hear about the guy? What's his name? Little 32. No,
Yeah, like
Uzi. Yeah, the guy
little
Little
Uzi,
Uzi. He put $24 million in his forehead of it. Hey, and your nigga, you they
bro.
these niggas want reparation.
Bro, man, when that nigga go in his fucking grave, somebody taking that shit out his head, bro. He ain't getting buried with that.
Mm-mm.
He gonna have a big ass hole in his head in his caskets. Niggas is gonna take that shit, bro.
I mean, you can do what you want in real life. Hey, if a nigga want to sew a donkey head on the side of his, hey, that's you. But we in the reality world. Niggas, they not in reality.
Yeah, but the fact that we are at war right now, and this is what you choose to do, man.
Yeah.
This is what you choose to do. We are actually at war right now. People is not looking at it like that. And this is the biggest part that I try to say every
But you
show
said
that
you
we
said
do,
it
bro.
you said it you said it earlier though with the young boy told you. We
Hmm.
know, but we just want to live our life.
Yeah, we just want to party. No, not
Yeah.
live our life.
He
Party.
said part. He
Meaning,
said part.
meaning, yeah, meaning popping mollies and smoking weed, drinking,
Putting
all
diamonds
the
in your
lean,
forehead.
all that shit. That's all they want to do.
Yeah.
But this is
Yeah.
the point. This is the biggest point about it all. When that war comes to your front doorstep, what are you gonna do? You gonna party? You gonna dance? What are you gonna do? You gonna be high? Because that's the point. Them people is not sitting around spending their money on shit like that. They buying guns. They got canned food in their basement. They got generators and boats and all type of shit that they spending their bread on. These are the real people that's rich. We get a stimulus check and we go out and buy Gucci and Kanye West shit. But in reality, we are at war right now. Anytime they can pepper spray a little 9-year-old girl in our face and we do nothing, that's saying do something.
Hmm.
Do something. Back in the day, in the 90s, when we had Wu Tang and all the revolutionary people, do something was a big deal. What you mean, do something? You want all these niggas on this stage to come up here? It's
Right.
like 100 niggas on the stage right now, gangsta as fuck. They,
Yeah.
you say do something to them niggas.
Yeah.
Nowadays, no. You got all these gay rappers, all these soft rappers, all these so-called gangster ass niggas that's only gonna kill each other.
Mm.
Nobody's ready for the war right now. They took Tupac out. They got KRS-One overseas somewhere. You know what I'm saying? All the people that would speak up for us is not here no more.
Well, you still got Cube. Cube doing
You
it
see
a
what they
more
did to him?
they
I wouldn't even be mad if Q if he never said
he
nothing
ain't,
to
he
fuck
ain't,
help.
he ain't gonna go nowhere. He gonna pop up.
She said, who knows about Yahweh? I know about Yahweh. That's another name for God. It's another name for God, right? I,
Hmm.
I mean, I know about Yahweh, but the point is, I feel like that's a whole nother brainwash that we under, man. We waiting for some spirit to save
Mystic,
us, man. Yeah, we waiting for some spirit, whether
some
it's Jesus,
mystic.
whether it's Yahweh, whether it's Allah, whether it's Jehovah, whatever you want to
Mm.
call it. We sit back and we waiting 400 years for some spirit to save us, yo. That's
But
basically what it is, man.
it's us. We
It's us. It's
Yahweh.
in us.
We Allah. We the Jesus.
I'm
We
telling
the
you, man.
Abraham, the Isaac, the Noah, the Lot, the Solomon, David. We are them.
Don't you know if you sit home every day and you pray for something to eat, you will fucking starve, bro. Until you
Yeah,
get up,
yeah,
go out that door and
yeah.
make something happen for you to eat. But if you stay in that bed and say, "Look, I'm gonna just wait for God or Yahweh or whoever to bring me some food," you're gonna starve, bro. That's just keeping it
Mhm.
real. You're gonna be a homeless person. The creator, not the gods. The creator, not the gods. Oh, you gotta explain that more for us, Miss Yah.
No, I understand. I know what you mean.
She said not the God.
The all supreme being,
I
the
mean, in
creator of all
reality,
creation.
it's only one God. If there's a God, it's only one God. It's not a bunch of different gods. It's
It
not
is.
like
We a part of. I believe that I'm a part of the creator, so that makes me a god.
right.
The he she whatever
Hmm.
the fuck you want to call it.
Like I say, honestly.
I call it the bit the balance of universal life.
Hmm.
Wherever we came from, we are a part of that. So we can
Right.
be gods. We gods on earth, but we fell under the spell of the true devils on this
Of,
planet.
of
This is
religion. Religion is a
yes,
totally different thing from God.
yeah. That's what
Religion
put
and God is two
re,
totally
re,
different things.
religion put the gods to sleep.
Yeah, it really did because it confused the world. That's what it
Yeah.
did. It confused the world when in reality there's not God. If there's a God hovering above us, it's not gods. He don't have relatives and shit. You
Mm-mm.
feel what I'm saying? He don't have predecessors. He don't get fired and somebody takes his place or whatever it may be. There's one creator.
It's the forever,
Yeah, it's the forever. It's
the,
the creator.
the infinite,
Oh look, she
the
said she
never
wish she could talk instead of text. We need to bring her up on the screen.
the never ending story.
I want to give her the link, bro, because she
Go
wants to
ahead.
get on and get on this topic. We love to
Oh
have women.
shit.
Yeah, we love to have women come up on our show and actually drop some jewels. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if we can get her up here. This is the link right here for you, Miss Shy. If you click that link, your camera will open up and you'll be able to join the show with us. Like I said, shouts to you. It's three people that we've been seeing up here, right?
Mm,
They must be real people because they stayed. You know what I'm saying? You know how you see people come in and leave, come in and leave. The people that stay is the ones that's intrigued to say, yo, they talking some real shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I want to hear their point of view.
I respect the people that do that because, like I say, it should be
We all
thousands of
one.
people in here right now. If we was talking about,
We don't need 1,000. Only a few, man.
no,
Only
we only
a
listen.
few been chosen. I
I
know
would
she gonna
rather
come.
have,
I know she. I'm waiting for her. I know she gonna come with the
mhm,
144,000.
yeah, yeah,
Bring
yeah, yeah.
it.
But you know what? I would rather have three people that's real in this chat room right now than to have 1,000 people that's fake or 1,000 bots. Because that's what a
Word.
lot of people do. They got a bunch of bots in their chat room, that make it looks like, okay, I got a bunch. You doing it for the views. We doing it for the knowledge. We doing it for
Mm,
the knowledge. This is how me and E talk. If we chilling in the same room, we smoking, drinking, and we talking just like this. Because this is what OGs do. This
mm.
is this is what we do. This is our job. Our job is to teach the people after us, the next generation and the next generation. That's why this generation is so fucked up. Look, she said she getting her
Yeah,
tablet.
man. Yeah, it
We
is
we
fucked
on till
over,
10 o'clock,
man.
so we would love to have you on here, Miss Shaw. Like I said, shouts to you for hanging out with us. Um, I wanna talk about this other topic too though. The last thing that we really had though, it's really not because we done already talked about the juvenile rights.
Mm,
Oh well, we already talked about this too. Who's in your corner?
mm,
That's like the last thing, right? And we already really talked about that because you said your wife and your kids is really all.
yeah.
Like I said, honest.
Oh, on like on a higher, how I always go on another plane.
Mm-hmm.
I would say my ancestors, the
Mm,
spirit of my ancestors,
yeah, yeah. Like I said,
and
I just lost all my ancestors. Like,
I'm a living proof of it. Like
mm,
my
mm-hmm.
nigga, I ain't supposed to be. I supposed to been dead, my nigga.
Facts.
I
Same
ain't
here,
gonna
bro.
hold you.
Facts, bro.
And
That's why I take.
I don't got no choice but to keep paying homage to my
Yeah,
ancestors.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? I'm here for a reason.
I
I'm
tell you,
still
man,
figuring it out.
it ain't nothing like missing people, man. And I always say, I don't know what's worse, missing somebody that's still alive or missing somebody that's never coming back.
Mm,
To miss
mm,
somebody that's still here, that's still alive, that shit's hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just
mm,
can't be with them. You can't be around them. But to miss somebody that's dead that you know is never gonna ever come back, and then they say, "Oh,
mm.
you'll see him when you die." How the fuck you know that? You know what I'm saying? I hate when people try to tell me shit. I hate when people try to tell me shit about death. Don't tell me nothing about death if you still
Right?
alive. You still
You're
alive. How the fuck
right.
you gonna tell me anything about death? You still alive, nigga. When you
That's what.
die, this happens and that
Yeah.
happens when you die.
Right.
Don't fucking
Right.
do that shit. You can't teach them up.
That's zombieism.
Yeah. Now look, tell me this though, bro. Let me backtrack off of something real quick. What did
Mm.
we say on this show right now to get banned on Twitch? Did we
Oh, we
say
got
anything?
banned.
We
We
banned on
banned
Twitch.
already.
We banned on VK for. I'm shocked that Facebook hasn't banned us, but so far,
Well,
VK and Twitch has banned us. But like, what did we
maybe
say that was fucked up?
Twitch probably owned by some religious
All of them got their own little
group.
bullshit, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
like it's like.
they politics. That's why you gotta
Mhm.
know who own this shit.
But we would
'Cause
never. That's why.
they
That's why
just
I.
did it. They just did it.
No, I actually. Yeah, I just now look. We probably been banned for a long time, but we live on all these sites and many. And now I see that two of the
Mm,
sites done blocked us. But this the thing. Certain keywords that I say will get us banned. I think we say something about Jesus.
yeah,
Usually
that's
when
why
I
I
talk
said
about
that.
Jesus, they ban me. Yeah. On Facebook,
Yeah,
if I post something and it says Jesus in it, they'll block that
yeah.
shit, yo.
But
It's
that goes to
crazy.
control. They want to control the masses.
I'm telling you, we being watched, man. But that's the reason why I went from just doing one live instead of going live on Facebook or going live on YouTube. I go live on 9, 10 different sites because you're not gonna stop the knowledge that I'm dropping. You know what I'm saying? You're
Mm-hmm.
not gonna stop the shit that I'm talking about. I'm not bothering nobody. I didn't tell nobody get your guns and go kill nobody. I would love to say some shit like that, but I know you're gonna
Knowledge,
block and ban me.
but knowledge is power.
It's power, man, especially online, bro. They created
Knowledge
that.
is
They
power.
created this online shit for them, not for us. That's why I hate when
They
somebody say.
it was
I hate when
okay.
somebody say, "Get
It's
off
only
my
okay
page."
when it's okay when we up there.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. When we degrading ourselves and shit, when we doing some funny
You
shit
know what I mean?
to ourselves, it's okay. But once we start dropping some jewels, it's like okay, and it's not like it's actual people listening to us. It's robots.
Yeah,
It's robots that's picking up on certain things that we say, and it says he said this, hit the button. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? I tell people all the time, if you don't talk like we talk, you're not gonna see that. You're not gonna if you just scroll all day and post pictures or toot your ass out or twerk, you're not gonna see none of that type of shit. But go up there and start talking some real shit. You will see what I'm talking about, man. They will block and
mm,
ban you. They will send you a letter saying you said this and that. You can't say that.
yeah. Facebook jail
Yeah, they do all that shit,
and
man.
all this shit.
Hmm.
On they building a record and putting you in a profile of a certain type of person. You know what I mean? This shit
Bro,
is
on
psychological
some real
warfare.
shit.
All the people that
Yeah, it
like
is,
us,
bro.
trust me, is they put you on a big ass profile with thousands of
Hmm.
niggas that might be somehow
Hmm.
will set this shit off.
Yeah. Honestly
You know
speaking,
what I
I
mean?
feel like they block a lot of people from not seeing. Like when we share it and say, "Yo, check our show out," blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Only a certain amount of people see that, and it be people that would never tune
Yeah,
in.
they control that too.
That's the
The
algorithm.
demographics and shit like
Hmm.
that.
Yep, yep. Now they probably thought Miss Yara Ya probably thought she wouldn't tune in, but she did. They like, oh shit, she tuned
Yeah,
in. You know what I'm saying? And that's
yeah.
how they do it. Like it don't matter how much you
Uh,
share it. It don't matter how much you share it.
you
They
right.
own this shit. They created this shit to keep track of
Mm,
us. It's too many people in the world. So that's why they want
yeah,
everybody to have a Facebook or some type of online social
yeah,
media because they can track
yeah,
us. This shit is better than the census.
yeah, yeah.
This shit is better than the census to be able
They
to
know
know.
they know you alive.
They right. They know what you are.
That's why it's called Facebook. When you go to jail, when you looking for a mugshot, we are the mugshot.
But no, let me say this.
Your profile picture is the mugshot. They
Let's
go
go
up,
deeper.
they go on Facebook now. They don't go in books no more. They will sit
Hmm.
that person in front of Facebook and
But
start going through
think
names.
about it, bro. This shit was supposed to be called Fedbook. That's too
Too.
obvious. It was
Yeah,
supposed to
right.
be called Fedbook, but that's too obvious. You feel me?
Yeah.
So they called it Facebook, but in reality, this is a way to track us all. I hate when I
Hmm.
go to McDonald's and then my phone asks me how was McDonald's. Bitch, how the fuck you know I went at McDonald's? You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
you want to know a crazy thing? In my head, I was thinking something. I looked at my phone like, no, wait a minute.
Yup,
These
yup,
motherfuckers reading my
bro.
mind.
It's so deeper, bro. I
I ain't
was
even
talking to
say
my
it. I'm in my
grandmother.
head. I'm like, yo, this shit is spooky.
I was fixing my grandmother's TV one time, and I was talking to her about Spectrum, and I had
Mm.
a long conversation talking to her about Spectrum. I swear to God, when I came back in the house, Spectrum was all over my Facebook, bro. Advertisements for Spectrum, and that's what made me say, "Oh shit!" Like I'm always open to peep this shit. I say, "Oh shit, fuck!" Till this day, I get Spectrum, and I don't have Spectrum myself. I don't pay no Spectrum bill. I don't have Spectrum myself. So why the fuck am I
Yeah.
keep getting these advertisements for Spectrum? Because I talked to my grandmother. Just like when I first moved out here to Florida. Oh look, hey look, send this to her in Messenger, bro, because she's trying to get on and she can't get on. So she said, can I send it to her Messenger? I don't
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
just copy and paste the link because I want her to really come on here and give her opinions on what we're talking about right now. And like I always say,
Hold on.
I love having a female on here, basically, you know what I'm saying, dropping
What,
that knowledge and shit. I
what's the
love to see
name?
that.
Why? All right, I got it. Hold on.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm friends with her, so I'm probably not gonna be able to.
Yeah, I got it. I gotta get
It's
something.
just it's just that's one thing I love about Facebook though. It has the captions up here, but then the captions look as I'm talking, the captions is going across the
While we
screen and shit.
while we on Facebook, let's talk about the goods and bads of it. What do you like about Facebook? God damn. You're like that?
Bro, I'm shocked that it was that hard for
It,
me myself. I'm
it got
shocked.
pros. It's pros and cons.
It is pros and cons, but I'm shocked that it was that hard for me to think on it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say I like Facebook because of the fact I can stay in contact with people that I haven't seen in a long time. But in reality, the telephone does that, so I can't really say.
yeah.
um, wow, that's a question that I never thought was hard for me to answer, bro. Like, what do you like about the shit, nigga?
The same thing. The communicate, the networking. Uh,
Honestly, if I could network without what oh
finding
she said
people.
she got it. She said
Uh,
she got it, so that's what's up. But
find
honestly speaking,
what I
if it
don't like
wasn't all of
about
this
it.
bullshit, yeah. I could go on forever about what I don't like about it. As far as what I like about it.
What would you like to see change with it? What would you tell what's his name Zippenberg?
Honestly speaking, bro, That's like a whole nother show. Because honestly, they need look the stuff that they choose to ban. That's the big thing. You choose to
Yeah,
ban this shit, but you won't ban pedophile stuff and violence and shit like that.
yeah.
Hold on, Miss Yaya is in here. Miss Yaya is. How you doing?
Hey, how you? What's up,
We
bro?
got a female on here with us.
What's up,
Okay.
stranger?
How you doing? How you doing?
We
Let
chilling, we
everybody know
chilling.
your name and where you calling from, Mama.
Yaria, Yaria,
Yaria.
yeah.
Okay. Got
And I'm
you.
in Pittsburgh. He know where I'm
Oh
at.
wow, we
Yeah,
reaching out.
she out the bird. Yeah.
So I'm in
Yeah,
Florida.
How's
He is in
everything out
Philly,
there?
and you in Pittsburgh. I love
pretty
that.
good, pretty good.
That's
So
good.
I agree with y'all on a whole the lot of the spectrums. When I said God, the creator instead of gods, because the God, the etymology of it means a magistrate, a person with authority that's human, that is not your
Okay.
creator. Now, mind you,
Mm,
yeah, there's people waiting for something to come. Okay, well, Yahweh gives you all the power you need if you do. I mean, there's things you have to do. Of course, it's like I'm Hebrew. It's my way of
okay.
life.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
It's not.
Ooh.
It's not. It's not a. It's not. All these religions.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because all of our everything stems from Hebrews.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Fact.
you read about the
So,
Hebrews in the Bible. Now, imagine
Yeah.
Bible is Babylos.
so
It's
you
from
so you dealing
Babel.
with
The
the
Bible
12
stems
tribe, the
from
12 tribe.
Babylos, the god that ruled Babylon, Book of Babel.
Right.
So
We
in
in
my book,
Babylon.
yeah, we're in Babylon right now. But in my
Mm-hmm.
book, it breaks down a lot of the confusion, brainwashes, and spells that they put in the Bible.
Mm.
So
Okay. There we go.
when they're talking about, oh yeah, well, this is how this is supposed to go, this is how this, well, nah, y'all, there's a lot of spells in the Bible.
I
So,
agree. I
and that's
agree.
the reason why we got a lot of brainwashed
Yeah.
people. People think that, oh
But
yeah, we're waiting
that's
on this
that
person. Well, no.
that's that's what Nat Turner did. He broke the spell.
Yeah, he did actually.
He started reading it like, oh wait a minute. You know what I mean? Like you say,
Absolutely.
Yahweh, the supreme spirit smacked him in his head like, ah, wake the fuck
Now,
Mm-hmm.
up,
imagine
nigga.
Yahweh was in everybody's book until they wrote him out. Now,
Yeah.
the third commandment is what don't basically don't I can't think of the word. Basically, I
Don't
know my
don't
name,
don't
but I
don't
can't think
don't
of the.
worship false gods.
There you go.
False
False
idols,
god.
yeah.
False
And then
idols.
you're not
Yeah.
supposed to translate, transliterate, or change anything in His word. And
And
that's
I've said
exactly
that
what
for
they did.
years.
That's
I've said that
exactly
for
So
what they
years.
did.
Why wouldn't they? Think about it. Why wouldn't they?
Exactly.
They
What?
taught us
Oh,
slaves.
oh. I'm sorry. My daughter then came with her tablet.
They taught us slaves about God.
Right.
I was
They sure
echoing.
did.
So why would they teach us? Yeah, turn that one down now, because you're gonna hear an echo. But why would they teach us anything true and we slaves?
Right. Because of the fact that we were not supposed to, if you can you can gain your power. Once you
Mm-hmm.
know, because knowledge is power.
Yeah.
Right.
Once you know, you start breaking down lies that they're telling us.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the words have power.
Of
Words
course.
have a lot of power. So a lot of words people use, like everybody's like, oh yeah, hello. Well, stop greeting me to hell. All
Mm.
they did was put the
Mm.
O on the end of hell.
Mm.
Like, stop greeting
Mm.
me
Right.
to hell. I
Right.
greet everybody.
Girl,
Greetings.
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah.
we love having women in here. You see how this shit changed up? That's facts right there. I'm
Yeah,
not even.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't say hello anyway. I say what's good. What's up?
I know that's right.
Yeah.
I don't say hello any. I don't say
Yeah.
hi and all that dumb shit. Now,
Yeah.
look. I'm a
Yeah.
hood nigga. But
I
what she
know
just
that.
now said, nobody better not
Yeah.
say hello to me no more now. Even when you answer
Yeah.
the phone.
Yeah.
Because what she just said makes so much sense. All you did was put an O
No.
on it.
Know what I say when I answer the phone? I say yes.
look,
Yes.
the plan. Like I'm not gonna sit there and call my son bad.
Yeah,
Bad is feminine.
you cursing them. Yeah.
Yeah, you're turning them really feminine.
Yeah.
That is a feminine quality. Oh, you're bad. You mean you're feminine. Michael Jackson said it a whole bunch of times. He was bad. I bet you
Yeah.
know it. He
Right.
was real
Yeah.
bad. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the
Yes.
fact, bro. And
Oh,
that's just
Yeah.
showing how
So
words have power.
so you deal with what they call etymology of words?
yes, I
The
do. But
etymology.
even though, no, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted on that because that's a Greek book.
Oh, the
Greek
book.
was the true like dictionary for us is the Strong's. Now, mind
Mm,
you, they're trying to take all of them away and trying to
What's the name of it?
The Strong's dictionary and the Strong's concordance.
Hmm.
okay. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, that's
They're
my
I'm
trying
gonna
to
first
look
take
that
time
up.
it.
hearing
So
about it.
if you're gonna look it up now, because they're trying to get rid of it, so we don't
Yeah.
gain no knowledge. Once we don't have no knowledge, they can keep us where we are.
Well, that's what they
Once you
got us
get
Yeah.
now.
knowledge,
They already
quit
got that
playing.
done. That's
They
already
can't
done.
do nothing once you gain some.
For 400 years, that's what they've been doing. They've been
Yeah.
deleting and getting rid of anything that would unify us. Now, this is what we're saying
Right.
about
So
this show.
so
This
I'm a,
show
I'm
is
a, I'm
built
a,
to unify us as a people. Just like we just came on here and taught the people.
Mm-hmm.
If there was thousands of people in here right now, thousands of people would have just learned something. You feel what
Right.
I'm saying? That their whole, just like what me and he was just saying, they built this for one reason. They didn't build it for the reason that we're using it for.
They
They
really
didn't
didn't, because you were
build it.
right.
They didn't build social media for that.
They didn't put this. They didn't make Facebook for us. They made Facebook
Mm-mm.
for the feds, and it was originally called Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
oh
See?
shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that's too
That's
obvious.
crazy.
How many people right now would not be on Facebook if it was called Fedbook?
Nobody, at least
Shit.
not none of us is.
None of
Yeah,
us.
right.
None of us. Because we
Yeah,
would have said,
that,
"Oh
you're
None
hell
right.
of
no."
us is.
We,
Right.
it, it- we don't want nothing to do with feds. We don't
Yo,
want nothing
yo,
to do with
yo.
feds.
Come to think about it, what about so is Fed X ran by the feds?
Nah, nah. That's that.
Mm.
I mean, it could be, but it serves no real purpose.
Oh no.
It's federal.
It's
I
It's basically
forgot.
federal
I don't
mail.
know. I forgot. I
Federal
forgot.
mail. That's what FedEx
yeah.
is. Federal mail. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh.
everything has something. It's like I say. One time, right? Well, I hear a lot of feedback. If you got
Yeah.
another thing playing the show, turn it down.
No, I
Like,
turned mine off.
okay,
Oh
because it's gonna bring feedback. But let me say this:
Mhm.
this is how God or whatever you want to call it works. He works from your inside out, right? So
true.
one time I was sitting here smoking, drinking, whatever, fucked up, and it pops
Mhm.
in my head. It pops in my head, and it says, "You want to know where heaven and hell came from?" I'm in my head. I
Right.
don't know this shit. But in
Yeah.
my head, it says, "Do you want to know where heaven and hell came from?" So in my head, I said, "Shit, yeah, I'm smoking a blunt
Yeah.
right now, right?" So of course, you know, I'm gonna think I'm high. I must be high, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it says, back in the day, the slaves was getting raped and killed and whipped. So they start killing themselves.
Mm.
Hold on, I'm breaking up. But it said they started killing themselves, and the slave master said, "How can we stop these slaves from killing themselves? They're killing themselves." So they said, "Tell them if they kill themselves, God don't like that. They'll go to hell."
Mhm.
They said, "Well, what's
Mhm.
hell? What's heaven? What's hell?" They created
Mm.
that to make the
What's so
slaves
funny?
stop
What's so
killing
funny?
themselves. I
What's
don't
so
know if
funny?
this is true, but it popped in my head.
No, what's so funny
It
is
makes
we're
sense.
actually in hell right now.
I
Mm,
agree.
mm-hmm.
We're in hell right now.
Mm-hmm.
The hell that they speak of isn't what they speak of at all.
Right, right, right.
I'm
It's not
trying
no
to.
fire.
We spirits having a human. We are souls that's having a human experience.
Don't you know?
Exactly.
I asked this
Spirit.
girl that was preaching to me about Jehovah one time, and she was saying, she said, "Do you want to go to hell, or do you want to go to heaven?" I said it really don't make a difference to me. She said, "Oh, that's." She said, "Oh, that's bad. Why would you say that?" I said, "Well, first of all, is my body gonna be burning or is my soul gonna be burning? You ever use your soul? See, people
Right.
look at it as your flesh, your whole body, your person as you are right now is gonna be in hell burning. No, your body is in a casket in the ground,
It's a
meaning
Yeah.
your
spirit.
spirit. Do you know
Yeah.
anything about your spirit? Nothing.
Right.
Therefore, she said, well, I don't know about you, but I don't want to burn for eternity. How are you? Is it gonna hurt? Is your like what's gonna happen? Then I
Yeah.
also said to her, I
Like you
said if
said earlier, if you, how a live person gonna tell you about a dead motherfucker?
about that, but since she want to bring it to me, I had to hit her with my shit because she's
Yeah.
basically trying to tell me you're alive. You can't tell me nothing about death because you're still alive. So I said to her,
Exactly.
listen, if everything that you're saying to me right is true, means that everybody that I love is in hell. Why am I going to heaven? I don't know nobody up there.
Yeah.
Nah, and
Why?
you know what's so funny is my man's bros here, and we was just
Mhm.
talking about that. We was actually just talking about what. Wait a minute. What would happen? Uh,
We was talking about why don't God talk to us?
Mm.
after that.
What
Shouts to
happened?
whoever that is you talking to, because much love to them. They dropping some knowledge too. Shouts to
Well,
you too. Oh, you got a room full of people. Y'all
well, you
join
That's
in
got
with
my
us. We love that. We
that's
love
my
they
that
man and
gang
y'all.
my
gang.
bro. That's my
They
man and his
gang.
bro. My bro.
Oh,
So let's
all right.
keep it G. Hold on now. It's three people right here on this screen. She got
Yeah,
like
we got
three
some men in the
people.
building.
She got like three people behind her, and there's two people in the chat room. How many people is that? It's like
Six.
no, that's more than that. She's got like three people sitting there with her. Not to mention, we can add the dog
Seven.
too, because dog is listening too.
3, 6.
Three
And you said
plus
there's
one.
two people in the chat room.
There's three of
Exactly.
us.
Hey,
Oh, in the chat room. Oh, yeah.
hmm
Eight.
Two people in the chat room. You feel what I'm saying? And
I'm
that's not
thinking you talking
showing
about
up.
us and shit.
And that's
I
all
forgot.
about
I
the
forgot.
knowledge.
My bad. Two people in the chat room.
And I don't know if the two people in the chat room are white or not, but these is all black people talking real shit. That's
right,
all the show is about. That's what the show is about. Don't
We
mind that we
we
smoking or drinking or whatever the fuck it may be. These are black people that's not ignorant as they think we are talking real shit. You know what I'm
right.
saying? We breaking the brainwash right now, right here
look.
and now. We can
What
either
what
keep
what
going off
what
of what they taught us or what we know to be true. You feel what I'm
what we
saying?
was told? You speak the truth when you're drinking.
Yeah, that's a fact too. That's
Uh,
also a fact.
drunk tongue speaking sober words.
Hmm.
Right?
I love it though, man. Like I said, it's every
Word.
time this might be called man cave television, but we always say it's not saying that women can't come in here. It's basically
Yeah.
Right,
saying this is what men. When you say, yo, what was your man? What was you doing with your boys for 2 hours? You was
You
probably
was a
with some
man
bitch.
cave.
No, you wasn't with no bitch. We was sitting here doing exactly what we doing right now. I ain't gonna say every man, but the
you
majority
want
of
to know?
men.
You want to know something real funny? Because the true term of man means both. It means all man, woman. We're all
Mm.
Hmm.
men.
Mm,
Now, y'all are males, and I'm a female, but we're
Mm.
right.
all men.
Well, you were
Hmm.
man. You the
Right.
man with the
I'm a
womb.
woman, right?
The
Uh,
Y'all
one
are
with the
sisters,
womb.
so men.
you just killed that, E. I ain't even think of that shit, bro. Damn.
Yeah, she the man
Woo.
with the womb.
Wow, that was hard as
There
fuck,
you
bro.
go.
I never even
But
looked at it like that, bro.
but we ain't talking about the motherfuckers who want to be the man and then cut their shit off and then want a womb. What the fuck? You was born a man, but you want the womb.
What happened?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
But
honestly
that's a whole
speaking,
nother topic.
hmm like I said, as far as us, all right, I want to ask her this since we already talked about this. But Miss,
You want that?
you said
Yeah,
your name is Yaria, right?
Urea. Mm-hmm.
Yaria. What do you think
yeah,
about
yeah.
the police officers that's pepper sprayed the 9-year-old girl?
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. What? Was you talking to me? What did you say? Go
Sound
ahead.
like a
You can
fight
do
about to go there.
that. Actually, I feel that's real. It was real disrespectful. That
It's
was
the
Yeah,
worst
man.
thing I've seen.
the
It's the
fact that
worst thing.
nobody said nothing, nobody really did nothing about it.
Yeah, ain't that
There's
crazy?
something wrong.
We was just talking about that.
You
Like
But
that's
do
telling
you?
me
so you could just pepper spray a child,
a
and it's
9-year-old
okay,
child?
and a girl, not even just a boy, but and child parent, and that's
Yeah,
okay. That's not okay. That's not
but
okay.
you know what's crazy? The fact that she was already cuffed and she was already in the back seat of the car. So what was the use of pepper spraying her?
Cause they hate us, and that's they're like not
Yeah,
all. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. And that's where people get it messed up at. People think all the cops are bad people. Well, no, there's actually some good policemen out there. But then at the same
no,
time,
no, no.
Ah.
Yeah. I'm
there's
sorry.
a
I'm sorry.
majority. There, most of
Well,
I say
why they don't? Well, why they not speaking up?
I say there's 99%. There's only 1% of good cops.
Hmm.
But 99% of the cops are fucked up, like
I'm
black,
gonna tell
white,
you
So,
all
this,
so the good is outnumbered.
basically.
How you know
But they're
that's
and they
still out there
how you
and they too scared to say anything.
because they pepper spray a 9-year-old little girl and it's okay.
all right. So did you see the majority of cops do it though? Can I say something?
Go ahead, go ahead,
Like
go ahead, brother.
I, I think that we're all we're all a part of the same thing. Like I don't like the police at all. I just came home after doing 15 years
Oh
incarcerated.
shit!
At the
Welcome
police.
Salute,
home,
I
brother.
don't
brother.
like the
Salute,
police,
brother.
you know what I'm saying? But I don't like the police because of what I see them do. You can't just put one and be like, he's the issue or she's the issue. It's a lump sum. They're all the issue. But it's our fault though.
Mm,
And the
right.
reason why it's our fault is because we're the taxpayers. We pay
Yeah.
these people to protect us.
Right.
Oh
Oh, we just
shit.
lost. Yo, make sure y'all come back in here, yo, cause we just lost y'all, man. He was dropping it, man. This is what I'm talking about, bro. We need this, man. We need to
They
be able to come
they
together
cut
as
it.
a.
They clipped us off.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's them
Man,
people, man. It's
I
them
so
people.
swear.
Go ahead, brother. It's them people, bro. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
I'm not. Go ahead, bro. I'm not. Because at the end of the day, how are you gonna look at me and I still look at you and you wear the same nose with two nostrils and two eyes? Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how you could put them together in a group, regardless of who's good or who's
Oh,
bad.
Swain in here.
Everybody still got their
Mm-hmm.
own individuality.
I love it. I
Oh,
love it, bro.
hey
Right.
man, take
But
it.
this is the thing.
You
This
gotta,
is what
you
they
gotta
do to
look at
us
Swang,
as black people. This is
swang.
what they do to us. They
you
blame us
gotta look
all
at
as a
it.
whole. You feel what I'm
But
saying? What's up,
all right,
Swain?
Yes, sir. What up with you, man?
We
What's
talking about these
the
crooked ass cops and they
the
pepper
9-year-old
sprayed the
girl?
9-year-old girl.
Man, look, I just want to let you know they on y'all ass, man. They on y'all now. I'm letting you know.
You see they
Before I
shut the
came up
ball
in this,
down?
bro, look, before I came up in this motherfucker, I was on the live, right? And I
Yeah.
seen when
yeah,
y'all had the
No,
sister
I
talking. You know,
agree with
she
you.
was
That's
speaking a piece or whatever.
the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason
Everything
why
y'all niggas is
not
saying
all
is being
like
written down with subtitles.
Right.
For
And you
real?
and you want to know something crazy about that subtitle shit, bro? Like anybody that know anything about it, I don't know, technology might have changed, but back in
Yeah.
the day, subtitles had to be pre-written.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that you motherfuckers are saying live is being written down. I was sitting there looking at it like, yo, they're
Wow.
really writing down everything you're saying, the pepper spray shit, all that. I'm pretty sure they
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
fucking copying whatever I'm saying down there right now.
They
So
just
I'm letting
soon
you
Well,
as he
know.
started talking, soon as
that's
homeboy
called
started talking, they shut him down.
that's called manuscript.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah.
how they be in
But
court
I'm,
with the
I'm just saying,
thing.
like back in the day, it wasn't like that. Back in the day, a person
Yeah.
had to watch the video, the whole video, and type down everything that was said that was legible that they could hear. These
Yeah.
Mm.
niggas got that shit like, no, nigga, this is what you said. This is transcript. Think about like courts and stenographers and shit. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Yeah, that shit.
Nigga, you know
Yeah.
this shit real, dog. They got you on record, nigga.
Yeah,
But you know what? That shows that we are doing our job, bro. We
Absolutely.
are doing our
Absolutely.
job, bro. This for us as a people to come on here and drop the fucking jewels, man. I don't give a
but
fuck what they
so
shut us down. We come right back
yo,
to them, man.
yo,
We know
yeah,
how
No
to.
doubt. No doubt.
sister, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Yes, yes, sir.
Put the brother back on real quick. I gotta ask him something if I can remember.
Go ahead.
Yo, bro, do you think that this is a psychological warfare to try to set us off? It's like they keep trying to poke at us for us
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
you know what I mean? I look at it as like a trap.
see,
it
I
is.
agree.
It is absolutely a trap.
Is this stuff right here that's going on? This isn't the first time that this happened. This is a continuance. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
when you look all the way back before our ancestors and all that stuff, they endured all this. You know what I mean?
It
And
wasn't
some.
as
You know
bad.
what I mean? And it was worse because they were
Yeah.
stripped of their names. You know what I mean? They were stripped of their families. You know what I mean? And they made profit
Yeah,
off of these people. You know what I mean?
right.
And if you ever look at it, like percent of the people that's incarcerated, they're black. They're black. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
the system is set for us to fail. You know what I mean? But we gotta be and prove them wrong. We're not all ignorant. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? We
We
have
showing that
knowledge.
right now. We showing that right now.
But on Facebook, I said if all the black millionaires got together and took all the black people in our own country, they would come over there and kill us all, like they did to them people
Yeah, yeah.
when they
Hey,
started.
he say that all the time, and I tell him he says that all the time, and I say that.
So,
Yo, you ain't lying
Oklahoma,
though. They did it
we
with the
were
Black Wall Street.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yes,
We had our own banks. We had our own. We would have took over everything if they didn't come and bomb us.
everything,
They
and
just would
that's
have shot a
that's the
bomb over
reason why I
there.
believe that we are, and that's the reason why I believe that we are the natural people. Now, man, we gotta be because flag, bro, is meant to break down every African in the world. You know what the flag stand for? The stripes and the stars and the blue and the white and the red.
No, I always wanted to know though. Break it down.
All right, there's 56 states,
Hmm.
and them is the star. Water is the blue from where the
Hmm.
slaves was brought by the boat.
Go ahead, bro. I already
The
see it.
red is all the blood from all the slaves and all the
Oh,
African Americans' bloods it was spilled. White is them, the
hmm,
superior. So
right.
like they, now I mean they tell us
I
what to
love
do,
it.
and
I
this
love
is
it.
the reason why I have a problem with religion, politics, because they
Hmm.
blend it, they mix
Yeah,
it, and now
yeah.
there's a
It's all the same.
separation. Now, as you can see, you got all kinds of different religions in the world today. You got different nationalities and denominations of Christians. You got different Muslims. You got different everything, different Catholics. You got different everything, bro. So when it all breaks down to it, bro, it's all meant for us to be separate so we can hate each other, bro. When I'm pretty sure when Yahweh had created man, he didn't create man for us to go against each other. He made us to be able to band so we can be together.
Right,
But
right, right.
they fabricate what they believe that black people want. And they
Let me
take
tell
that
you,
as a
bro.
tool.
Bruce Lee said the realest
I
shit
agree.
They
ever, bro.
take that as a
Bruce Lee said that God sees one race, the human race.
yeah.
God made one race. See that we made black, white, Spanish, whatever. God made one race, the human race. Bruce Lee said this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the now
Mhm.
I put this up just to show that what
You
Swain
sure it
was
was
saying is
Bruce
true.
Lee?
Now hold on.
I thought
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
Bob
Bruce Lee.
Marley.
No, it was Bruce Lee
Oh
said
yeah,
that shit, bro.
you ain't
Bruce Lee
lying.
said it.
You did a
But
little
this what I'm
bit.
saying.
Look,
Swain said Swain
But
said that
Marlon
they
lived.
writing down everything that we say. But hold on, let me say this: if you read these captions, they changing
uh,
the words up. certain stuff that we're saying, they're changing the words up. I see what
Mhm.
Swain is saying. That's why I just put it up there. He's talking,
Mhm.
but some of the stuff he's saying is not what he's saying.
Oh
Right.
shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like them,
Oh
they
I
wow.
will
mean,
twist it
And this
So
is
word
so
up.
they
Facebook.
Never get it
so they
twisted.
editing it. They editing it. That's
They fuck
crazy.
around and
I'm
they
gonna
fuck
say one
around and say
thing.
that y'all niggas said some shit like, you know what I mean? It's time to start this shit or whatever. It's
Listen,
time to get shit popping.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, Swain, that's why we got so
we
much
we
love for you,
we
Swain, because you
we go to
always
the
make the
man
time to say,
cave.
yo, let's go into this man cave and drop some knowledge. Swain done dropped the
Word,
Bitcoins on us. He done dropped a lot of knowledge on this show. You feel what I'm saying? But
word.
now that we got y'all
I
on
would
here,
have never knew that.
that's a Pittsburgh opening. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
We like
We got
we got
Pittsburgh in the
Philly in the
building.
building. We got Pittsburgh, we got Philly,
yes,
we got
sir.
Florida in the building. That's how you stretch this shit out. That's how you do this
That's why I
shit. And
shut
like
the
I
fuck up and
said,
let that brother
This is
talk.
what it's
Let
all
that
about.
brother talk, man.
this shit is real, bro. This shit is
No, real.
Yeah.
real. It's real.
Yeah, go ahead,
Because at
go
the
ahead.
end of the day, bro, listen, man, like I know it's legalized slavery. Speaking for what it is, legalized. This is
That's what it
this
is.
is exactly what it is, man. Like
Yeah.
we're as locked up people that's incarcerated because they using this COVID-19 thing
Hmm
as a
Mark,
tool to
I'm gonna add to that.
control us.
Martin Luther King said, "We are prisoners in our own land. This is our shit."
Yeah,
hmm
yeah.
We prisoners in our own minds.
The
We
biggest
prisoners in
trick,
our own minds.
what they did, what they did, they came in our house, killed the mom and the dad, raised us as the mom and the dad, knowing that this was our house.
Hmm
So we grew up
Right,
believing that it's their house.
hmm
right,
No, y'all came in, y'all invaders. They invaders
Yeah.
right.
at the end of the
Let me
day.
Meanwhile,
tell you, I'm gonna tell you,
y'all wanna kick the immigrants out.
y'all, what you saying is totally right, but like let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get down to the
Go ahead,
real.
Swain. Go ahead,
Give me
Swain.
what you said earlier. Earlier you was asking was this situation a trap, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Remember that? All that shit is fear, bro. Like fear is what fucked us over. Fear and let's say I'm not gonna say being submissive, but just backing down. Like
Mhm.
one thing about a bully stop once you beat that ass and show that you're not scared no more. But as long
Absolutely.
as we walking around scared and in fear, they gonna always have us. And back then, unfortunately, our people was in fear. They might have killed a couple motherfuckers in front of them, whatever. But all of that shit is
Yeah,
fear. Even if it is a trap, so what?
Right.
We already trapped. So the fuck what? Even if it is,
it's
it been a
it.
fucking trap.
Want to hear something?
I
Want to
agree.
hear something messed up? Slavery was meant for. Okay, so y'all hear about human trafficking, right? What
Mm.
slavery was?
Yeah.
It are
Yeah.
men being raped, women being raped, children being raped. It was all. It was about
Mhm.
sex and
Yeah.
what they could use us for.
Hmm.
It's a fact.
Like, and on top of that, it bothers me when people say African Americans first. Ain't none of us been to Africa. I'm not no damn African. I'm a Hebrew. There's a
Me
big
neither.
difference.
Yeah.
Hmm
There's literally on this planet, like he said, with the separation. There's three nations. Uh, who knows?
Anglo Saxons.
Go ahead.
Noah.
We hear you.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Look. See.
You can't hear you.
Using it up.
Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Okay, Africans. Hamites are your Hamites. Hamites are the others. Do you know what I mean?
The 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 children,
Shemites
the children.
are us's. The
Yeah,
ones
Hmm
that
the
are struggling. We're in bondage.
we
That's
are the children of Israel in North America. This is the
remember.
new.
And
This
then
is
you
the
got to
new
remember
Babylon. This is the new Jerusalem. This is the new
exactly.
Egypt.
Exactly. And then you got to remember we were scattered to the four corners of the earth, so we're not just
Yeah,
Exactly.
Right.
We was everywhere.
we
We
Right.
was
was
everywhere. But
everywhere.
we
Yeah,
I just feel like we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for fear. Because like everybody got mad at
yeah,
Kanye with what he said, but I understood what the nigga said before he even explained himself. When he said slavery is a choice. Take it back to
yeah,
that old
Yeah. I
and
was mad.
white
yeah.
boy said when he said, "Give me liberty or give me
Or
death."
give me death.
Hmm
Yeah,
Motherfuckers could have been fighting to the finish. Like, you know what?
But
We
let me
gonna leave
say,
these niggas over there alone. We gonna go somewhere else and grab our slaves.
let me say this.
I
I
agree.
understood
Fair.
what Kanye meant. I understood what Kanye meant when he said that.
He
But
said he was
honestly
stupid. I
speaking,
understand.
when he said it, everybody went crazy about the shit, and they was like, "Yeah."
Right.
But you got to think about it like this. Back in the day, there was slaves that made it a choice. They said, "Look, fuck it, they
Exactly.
feeding us." But you got to think about it like this. Kanye West, that was your people, that was your ancestors that said it's a choice. My
Right.
ancestors was the ones that was fighting and running. Kuta
Yeah.
Kinte, that's my
Yeah.
ancestors. So
Right.
Right.
your ancestors made it a choice and say, "Look, let's just eat these hog mugs and chitlins that they gave us."
Those are your
You know what I'm saying?
Shemites.
My ancestors was saying, "Fuck hog mugs and
Those
chitlins, bitch.
are
I'm leaving tonight."
those are your Shemites.
My
Yeah.
ancestors, they chopped his fucking
The
foot off. He
rebels.
still was running. That's my
Uh-huh.
Right.
ancestors.
Right.
So for Kanye West to speak up on behalf of all the black people, meanwhile you laid up with a white woman to try to
He's a
speak up for
Hamite.
all of bro. This man is the epitome of a house nigga. He is sent to speak for us. When we get out of control, they send Kanye West and say, "Yo, go calm your people down." And the people are so brainwashed. They say, "Well, he's a
Yeah.
genius. We gotta listen to what he says." You feel what I'm saying? No,
Don't
he's
listen to
not the
that
one to
nigga,
speak
bro.
up for us.
Don't listen to him.
I don't listen to Kanye West at all.
Don't listen to that
I
nigga.
haven't listened to Kanye West since The
Right.
Wire.
You're right though. They did the same thing with Jesse and Martin Luther King and Al Sharpton. They the gatekeepers. They the
Oh,
dogs.
I'm more
They
Malcolm X
gatekeepers.
than Martin Luther King. I'm more Malcolm X than Martin Luther King. Because it's
Yeah.
like, if you're not going to give us what we want or what we deserve, we going to take it. We going to fight for it. Where
Yeah.
Martin Luther King was like,
Hey,
look, let them see
hey,
the
I
error
got
of their
something
ways.
to say though. I got something to say though. I mean, to get back to the meat. Now, man, what we was talking about. Not to get off the topic, but kind of.
You got it.
Where my thing is, now we don't know. Let me put it like this. All the people that feel like they have a hold on us because they got up here. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of things that wasn't in the Bible. It needed to be said.
It probably
Now,
was
man,
said.
that's why I told you.
It probably was said. They took it out.
It really was. It really was.
Which gives me like input because in Genesis, God breaks down that He had made. Let's make man in our image. Now, imagine Jesus. He wasn't talking in the beginning of the Old Testament. He started talking in the New Testament. But even in the New Testament, Jesus says in His Word that I was with my Father when basically He made everything. You know what I mean? But He wasn't recognized in it. You know what I mean? So it's like if the slaves back then would get apprehended, tongues get cut out, and hands for reading the Bible, for even touching the Bible.
Right.
Why are they pushing at us so now unless they done took so much out of it?
They changed it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
They
look.
changed it.
If the creator's name was Yahweh, and they changed it because you know the letter J is only what's now 600 years old, 600 or 700 years old.
But it never even existed.
So how was his name Jesus?
It's stuff that they done made
So
up.
it would,
I thought it was Yahshua.
it would yes. So if you want to put the J on it, would be Joshua. So the book of Joshua is the book of your saving his life. It's not it's not Jesus. Jesus ain't got that nothing. He wasn't even like
his name Jesus. His name Jesus.
Anything on this
If you Spanish,
His name Jesus.
Yeah,
you gotta be a pop. You gotta be Poppy to call him Jesus.
That book like it's real.
Say this is the last one. I ain't gonna say nothing else after this.
No, we need you to keep talking, brother.
What? If you want to talk,
I need you to keep talking. This is a bunch of
Look,
black people dropping
we
the jewels, bro.
we all hold the Christ within the
Yeah.
Yeah,
mind to
we
become
do.
Well,
that
I'm
man.
not holding up.
We
I'm
we
not holding
we
up.
we
I'm preaching.
huh?
I'm not
Huh?
holding up preaching.
You
Because
reading?
look up it, because Christian and the etymology, if you look it up, Christian is still in there because I looked it up recently.
I'm
Christian and
I'm I'm,
etymology means a
I'm
dwarf
talking about
idiot.
I'm talking about the crystal, the Christ, the crystal. That's what Christ represents, the crystal,
The crystal, the third eye in
Mm.
your
the
brain.
third eye.
Your brain.
Mm.
It's not
The same thing. The same thing that
safe for
the
it,
same thing that what's the name put the jewel in his head for and
but I
shit.
get it.
The third eye.
Yeah,
I get it.
But
yeah, the
that was
third eye.
Yeah, I
When
It
get
you
it.
explains.
become, that's where they say you become Christ like. When you
like
Yeah.
become
Like
enlightened,
I said,
you become.
I don't want to be a Christian.
I look at the book as allegorical. Everything to me
Thank you.
is codes.
Thank you.
They are it's
That's
all
Yeah.
what I
codes.
wanted to hear.
Like
Yes.
I don't look. Y'all found dinosaur bones, but you ain't find Noah's Ark. You didn't find Abraham's robe.
Let's go.
You ain't find
Let's go.
where
Let's
Jesus
go.
slippers at. You know what I
Let's
mean?
go.
Real shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, they did find it. You want to know what they did
Find
with it?
what? Jesus bones?
No, not Yeshua's and the ark and all of that. You want to know what they did with it? Okay, so anybody know about the dam, the Great Dam or whatever the fuck it's called?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
water, John?
There's a
Yeah.
cave or a cavern underneath. They got statues.
I heard about that. I
They
heard
in
about that.
Okay, so do you know how much gold was actually in this land?
Mm-mm.
In America,
Oh my
America
goodness!
is America is gold. America, Haiti, all
That's
the
what they came here
Caribbeans.
for.
That's why they came here
That's why
for.
they came here.
They buried it in the
This is
cavern.
that's why they say this is the land of milk and honey.
Let me say this, man. I'm gonna tell you this. This is one of the reasons why I know that they changed a lot of things in the
We
Bible.
the gold.
Any
We the gold people. We used to play in that shit.
anytime,
You know what I
anytime,
mean? kick,
Melon.
anytime.
kick, kicking gold
Listen,
dust down the street and shit. Like this ain't nothing.
anytime you can look in the Bible and see a scripture that teaches you how to whip your slave or how to treat your slave,
Right.
that should be proof to show that they
That's
changed that shit.
that's
They
Yeah,
witchcraft.
changed that shit. That
That's
wasn't on.
witchcraft. That's
That
not a
wasn't on the
spell.
wall. See, this is the thing I
look,
say about the Bible. Hold on, let me finish.
How can you
This
really
is
say
the
that
thing
though,
I say
bro?
about the Bible. This is what I say about the Bible. They did find things on the walls.
Mhm.
These people was writing. Like I tell people all the time. Back in the day, God talked to people just like He talked to people now. We just don't believe it. We just feel like I'm
yeah,
drunk or I'm high or just thinking that. But in
right.
reality, He would talk to these
yeah,
people. They didn't have
yeah,
books, so they wrote these things on the wall. So
Mhm.
yeah,
you ever seen the Book of Eli with Denzel
Yeah,
Washington?
I
That's
yeah,
had
like one of
yeah.
the realest
You read my
ones because
mind. I was about to say that
I
it's
had
shit.
the
that
realest
book.
shit
Yeah,
because of
I
the
read
fact
that whole
yeah.
the
entire book.
Bible,
They was power.
the Bible is power. So what they did is they took it off the wall. I could say maybe the beginning of the Bible starts off real. You feel what I'm saying? But they know that they can control the slaves. We
Translated.
were slaves.
No,
We were
what it
slaves.
was, bro, what it was is they transliterated, took out, and misread a
There
lot
you
of what
go.
was in
There you
there.
Then they
go. There
added
you go.
footnotes.
So
Then they
now,
added footnotes, what made it even worse because a footnote is just somebody else's
opinion.
terminology
That's their
There
of
you
opinion.
how
go.
they
Yeah,
Yup.
feel about
Yup.
what they're saying.
Yup. And I
Now,
always ask this question. I say, why don't they still be writing the Bible? Why y'all not still writing it? Shit is still
Exactly.
happening right now.
we
Why you
writing
stop?
our own Bible.
They're not writing it because y'all not
Why
gonna
did you
believe it
stop?
within your time. They gotta be in a time far, far, far beyond your
So,
fucking
so,
memory for you to
so
believe the
maybe
bullshit.
400 years from now, they'll write it again.
7 million or 7,000 years ago, people were mental giants and they could talk to God. All of this shit. I mean, guess what? When our time is gone, they gonna talk about how amazing we probably fucking were.
Yeah,
Pop gonna
yeah,
still be
yeah.
alive
yeah,
and all that
yeah,
dumb shit.
yeah.
Yo, they
Totally
gonna be
believe
like
that
they
shit.
go they gonna be
Yep.
like
You know, you gotta look at who controls the media. Like, if this
yo.
information was
When
really
we go,
that
they gonna
serious,
say
or
they had
it
God in
wouldn't
their
be out.
hand.
Everything.
They was walking around with their God.
You can't put me
No,
to
they're
sleep
gonna
with
say
everything
Trump.
story.
They're gonna say Trump was God.
Right.
Listen.
The real life how do
Real
y'all
shit, dog. I don't believe none of that shit, dog.
that Nipsey Hussle situation?
Oh
Mm,
man,
mm,
Because
that was. I still
because
think it was
now we talking
political.
about power. We talking about power.
mm,
We're powerful because
mm,
first of all we black first.
We
Now man, we
melanated.
people of the Lord. So therefore to say all that with Nipsey Hussle, I feel like they got Nipsey out the way, just like
of
they got
course.
that, just like they got the doctor out the way who healed all those patients that had
Keep it
HIV.
going, bro. Keep it
Dr.
going, bro.
Sabi, Dr.
Now
Sabi.
we talked about that on
Yeah,
another show. We talked about that because
yeah.
they went to Dr. Sebi and they said, "Listen, man, we want to make you a billionaire. We're
And he
Yeah,
gonna
they
turned
we
tried
gonna."
to buy it.
They said to him, "We're gonna make you a billionaire. We want to take all your practices and bring them to the world." He said, "Why would I do that when I give it away for free?
absolutely,
Is that enough for them people to kill your ass? Why would I
absolutely
take Why would I
because
take $1 billion
it's
when I give it
marketing.
away
Yeah.
for free?"
It's marketing, bro. They felt like the same thing that happened with Nipsey. They made it look like a black dude killed him. A black dude did kill him, but the
He was the
puppet master
agent.
in the
It
background
was
was a
the
white
crab in
dude.
a
Yeah,
barrel syndrome. It was the crabs in a barrel
yeah.
syndrome, man. I'm gonna give
No,
you
you have to remember
75,000.
Because of the situation is this, bro. Like, say if one of us or all of us, we all had money. All right. Now we already know if I'm a nobody, nobody ain't don't really want to hear me other than local people. But since I'm somebody, you know what I mean, they're either going to say one or two things about me. He's either A, telling the truth, or B, he's crazy. All these people that
Mm-hmm.
draw aliens and stuff like that, and they name these people as being crazy. Not to say if they saw them or not. I'm just saying it in that perspective. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
with Nipsey, it's more or less he was about to expose the truth about the pharmaceutical usages,
Mm-hmm.
and with TV breaking it down. And now like this nigga too smart.
Can,
We
can
need
I go
him
deeper? Can I
playing
go deeper, bro? Can I go deeper?
because we stepping on their
Nipsey,
toes, bro.
listen.
Go
These
ahead, bro.
people, this is some real shit, bro. These people knew this coronavirus shit was coming. They knew all of
Yeah,
this shit was coming. Dr.
yeah,
They took
CB,
3, 4
Dr.
years.
CB would have fucked this whole vaccine shit up.
absolutely,
Dr. Sebi would have fucked this whole vaccine shit up.
absolutely.
Therefore, they had to get him out of there. So once they got him out of here, they said, "Okay, we can do it now." Here come Nipsey Hussle's
Right,
ass. Nipsey Hussle want to bring the
right.
shit back. He been
Yeah,
Yeah.
researching. He been
He was gonna do the
researching.
movie. He was gonna do the
He was
movie.
gonna
and
do
it
the
started making
same
sense.
thing. Meanwhile,
It started making sense.
If Nipsey was here or Dr. Sebi was here, this whole coronavirus vaccine bullshit would not be going on because we would have been saying, "Let's go to Dr. Sebi. I don't trust
Everything.
the
It don't matter.
vaccine. I don't trust the vaccine. Let's go to CB instead."
I think it's the
You feel what I'm
market of
saying?
beast.
I
I
ain't gonna
think it's
lie.
the market of
To
beast.
say that it's almost like he died in vain, though, because he
We
You
left
don't
think he
No.
that?
he left
in
the
that.
game here. Bro,
Yeah,
the information is here. Why
They
did that
don't
nigga
but
need to
look
be
how much it
alive for a nigga
costs,
to
bro.
Google and read?
Look how much it costs, bro. If
yeah,
you want to buy Dr. CB products now, he said he was giving away for free. If you
yeah,
want a bottle of his shit, it's $250 at least, if not
yeah,
more.
Well,
yeah.
I understand that, but I also understand like reading into ingredients and actually
Yeah,
like if you
but
really read his shit, like read his book, that
yeah,
nigga give you the shit. Like you like that's the problem. Like motherfuckers is lazy. Why do we
yeah.
need a Malcolm X? Why do we need a Martin?
What's
These
so
niggas
funny?
gave us the game already.
What's so funny?
Eventually, unfortunately, one day our parents die. When your mom or dad die, do you just fucking fall over and you're not a man no more? Do you not
Most
take their
people
fucking
do.
lessons and move on?
It's
Like
this new
to say
generation.
that is almost like
I
they
think
died in
it's
vain.
I think it's the new
Well,
generation, bro. Because first of all, it's too many soft people nowadays. Nobody
go,
will stand up for nothing, bro. Nobody
go.
will stand up for nothing, bro. You see what happened to George Floyd? Right in his own hometown, his own family, people, friends is watching this man's life being taken right in
Bro,
front of
they
them.
just pepper sprayed a 9-year-old girl and nobody did nothing.
Nothing, bro.
They pepper. Yo,
Nothing.
bro, let me say this. In our generation, we all come
We
from
kill
at
each
least we
other.
all come from the 90s, right? Or the 80s or whatever it may be. Back in the day, a cop was not even allowed to talk to a minor.
Right.
No.
Without your parent being present, a
Yeah.
cop was not allowed to question a minor. Let's known cuff them, put them in
Right.
a car, and pepper spray them. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
saying? So what
Yeah.
happened to the point where nobody's going? We went crazy for George Floyd, but we're not gonna
Yeah.
go crazy for this girl because she didn't die. If she
Yeah.
died,
That's the stupid
maybe
shit.
people would have did it.
They
This
said
goes for 30 years. This could be 30 years of them brainwashing men into feeling like be more soft, be more in touch with your inner self, or
Absolutely. I
real
agree.
quick,
I
just
And they
make
agree.
this okay. Do this and do that, and now
I
you got
agree.
so many soft people
cares.
don't want to
Who cares?
fight. But
It's
back
like
in the
everybody.
90s, like we said earlier in the show, back in the 90s when we had Wu-Tang and Tupac and all these
Yeah.
revolutionary, they couldn't do this type of stuff. They had to
right.
shut that shit down. They didn't shut it
Absolutely.
down. KRS-One would have never let that shit
Absolutely.
happen. They made him go out of America. He can't even be in America and do
Yeah.
nothing no more. You know what I'm
As you
saying?
see, everybody that ever made it in life on this soil that was African Americans, we had to work hard.
Mm-hmm.
Stand there, kill us ourselves to be able to make it happen. Because
Mhm.
at the end of the day, it saddens my heart that we're black people and we scream this Black Lives Matter, but we killing each other.
Bro, everybody killing each other, bro. White people killing each other.
Yeah, I was
Black
Yeah.
about
people
to say
killing.
the same thing.
Let me
We
say this,
I
bro.
don't think
We
I
did
don't
this
think
on
we ever
another
gonna
show.
stop the killing.
we
Why?
inherited
Because you know
that
why?
from Europeans.
They
Because we
only
We just
broadcast.
we
They
just
only
gotta make
We're only
we just
killing
got
because of what these white people have put in front of us, like cocaine, like heroin, all those drugs
bro.
influence our minds at a young age.
Humans are killing humans every day. They only broadcast
And
black
then
people. Humans,
they use
listen. If they broadcast how many white people kill each other on an everyday, it will equal to black people. They mutilate each other. They chop each other up.
Yeah.
They do worse
bro,
shit. Black people shoot each other,
yeah.
true, but they only broadcast us.
Then they
Spanish
kill
people kill each
themselves.
other. Spanish people kill each other. White
Propaganda.
people kill Chinese people, but they don't broadcast it because it's not news. It's not interesting.
Propaganda.
Yo, know when I first found that out? When I was in elementary, I went in a poppy store back in the day. You know they got the Puerto Rican newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I picked one up and they show you like they were showing like dead bodies and shit in the streets from like drug lords and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't
Mm-hmm.
know what the words said, but you can see the pictures. So you
Right.
right.
But you
They
know what
they
though?
they they got crime in their communities too and shit.
That's another thing. That's
But
another
we
thing
don't hear
taught
about it and
us.
shit.
Yeah,
It's
we
another thing
don't.
that them people taught us that we took in. They said black people kill black people. White people taught us this.
Mm-hmm.
We just keep throwing it back at each other though. But white people taught us this.
true.
Black people kill black people. Black people kill black
Everybody
people.
got
So
to
now
break
you
it
hear black
down.
people keep
Yeah,
saying why we keep killing each other. You know
what's
why? Because humans kill humans. Period.
what's
Yeah.
so funny is we inherited, like I was saying before, we inherited everything that the Europeans did in their life. Okay, so our men were the ones that stuck around. Our men, when they got a woman pregnant, they were there, they were married, they married them. You know what I mean? Europeans were the ones that slept around and got other women pregnant, all and all. Everything that we're like
They reversed it.
of us is doing today is exactly what they were doing.
I love
We
y'all,
inherited
man. I love y'all,
They
man. I love
reversed
y'all,
it.
y'all.
They,
Hold on,
they,
Swain want to say something. Swain, what you was
it's,
trying to say, brother?
Oh no,
They
no,
sure
I forgot. I forgot. She took the show with that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, she took the show and I took the L.
I love it, man. I love it, man. I love it, man. I love it, man. This is what this show is all about because it's nothing but facts coming out of our mouths,
Yeah, I
man.
told you. When somebody
We
took the
not
chicken that
hating
she
on each
loved,
other,
shut the fuck up.
but I'm gonna tell you this: white people have been trained. Now, this is for the white people. White people have been
Europeans,
trained. Europeans, white people,
Europeans,
they call us black, whatever.
white is a color. We're not
They
black.
so
trained each
look,
other.
We're
Listen,
black
they
so
are
actors.
look,
trained.
See, that's another trick. That's another
so
trick.
look,
You're right.
so
That's
But
look.
let me
another
say this.
spell.
They
All
trained
cats.
each other to believe that black people cannot have an intellectual conversation together without killing each other.
Now
Are we
what
doing that right now?
you want to hear something real funny? Before they changed it in the etymology, Black, if you looked up black, because they did change it, it means bleach, pale, and white. We are melanated. We are not black.
Yeah.
So when they're screaming Black Lives Matter, they're not talking about us.
I had an old
I know.
I had an old dictionary when I was upstate. And the old dictionary is like from 1940, 1950, something like that. And it's an old Webster. And everything that got something to do with our color has something to do with
evil.
wicked.
Yeah, evil. Yeah. Facts.
Nah, man.
Facts.
And
facts.
they got
That's facts, bro.
Bart.
They have a law.
Yeah. Wicked. Yeah.
The white man's burn law. Where's the black man's burn law at? They don't have that. You know why they don't have that? Because they're trying to kill us. If you can be able to see what's going on around you so far, cigarettes. I'm bad at it. I know I smoke, but at the same time, like these effects to kill us. They're trying to wipe us
Hey, look.
out.
Did you ever know that we should?
I agree.
If you want to smoke a cigarette, did you know that you should be smoking a Camel or Marlboro?
Yeah.
Those are white cigarettes. They don't have as much bullshit in them. Newports are for us.
Yeah.
Newports, that's why you can't buy a Lucy of no other cigarette but Newports.
Right.
If you're trying to sell a Marlboro, you sell a Marlboro Lucy, nobody's going to buy a Marlboro Lucy. Nobody's going to buy them.
Absolutely.
Want a whole fucking pack. But the whole point is we're looking at the fact of all the things.
You're on to something, Batman.
Now, look, this is what created the brainwash. These are all the things they taught us that we go off of. And if we acknowledge it, you can't break something that you don't acknowledge. First, you got to acknowledge it to break it. So for you to say, for us as black people to stop saying why black people killing each other, kill that shit, because they taught us that. They taught us that but in reality, humans kill humans. White people kill each other more and worse than us. If you watch Law and Order or any of them type of shows, if you notice, it always be white people, but we don't look at it like that. If you watch any of those shows, they
especially CSI,
you very seldom see a black. And they say they from actual. They say they're actual events. Go ahead, brother.
All those crimes be based off of molestation, domestic abuses, and stuff like that. That's not from black people. That's stuff that white people do.
We don't do that. We don't do that. Go ahead, Swain. Hold on. Let Swain talk. Let Swain talk, because he didn't really say nothing. Go ahead.
There are some cases.
Like when I hear our people saying that, I agree with what you're saying about, like, you know, why it's been put into the atmosphere, this, that, and the third. But us saying it is deeper than that, because the thing is, it's like, okay, once upon a time when it was right in our face that, okay, this is the op. Straight up. They spitting, they got this over here, whatever. It seemed like we were more together. But when everything seemed like, oh, we good. Oh, no, like I'm not. You're broke. I'm. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the bond within us. So for us to kill each other, knowing that we are the main target, we are a little bit more dense than the others that may be killing each other with a lot more freedom than us. They're not gonna get as much.
I agree. I agree.
How do you feel about have y'all ever heard of, it's a group, you could be a part of it if you got money, or if you got $1,000 you can be able to become your the CCC or something like that. It's commercial something where you can be able to basically give back your citizenship and be your own nation. But if that's
nation, like a Moor.
Yeah.
It's like the Moors.
I was
a lot of them get locked up though.
Yeah.
They locking them up.
Because you're supposed to be a stick man, and if you don't know all your material,
you can't just say you a Moor and don't know none of the shit. You got paperwork and everything to be a Moor.
See, but
that's an ancestral thing right there.
That's still more
an ancestral thing.
That's another trick.
Lady, I'm gonna say this little small story real quick. This is true story. Her name was Sarah Weber, Sarah Weber, black woman. She was in jail. When she was in jail, she was in a commercial jail, which the inmates there weren't called by her name. They were called stock and cattle. The stock was the building. That was the warehouse where they had stock at, which were the people in it. Now, man, and when she heard that, a CEO called her.
Oh shit!
Why they keep cutting him off, bro? You see what I'm saying?
Because they don't want that real.
You
They like,
talking that shit.
Swan, when you came in
You
here and said
talking
what
that
you
shit.
said, bro, broke the fucking mold, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because they
Yeah.
are
my bad.
watching us, bro. They're watching
My
us.
bad.
People that
I'm
want to
just
come
letting
on
you
their
know, because
show can't come on their show.
every time before I jump in this, John, bro, I peep the live and share it. Oh, here we back, we back.
So, yeah, they keep shutting you down, bro. It's them people, I'm telling you.
Keep it going.
But they paid her $5 million and they released her. But the thing is this. Now, they use things, tactics to hurt us. I noticed when I was in prison, all the stuff that was around us was meaningless. It was not meaningful. The only meaningful thing while being incarcerated was the fact that they had a law library. And this also saddens my heart because out of 200 people in this facility, only 5 of us really was trying to educate ourselves, and we kept on going to the law library, which other people were hypnotized by them telling them that something was wrong with them. Now they're taking medication, and the medication is fucking them up more. Then you got people wanting to play basketball rather than educating in their mind, their mental. Now,
I'm gonna say this on behalf of those people because I was one of those people. It's still they books, bro. You can know all the law shit that you want to know, but when you get in that court, half the time they don't even let you talk. Don't you know when I had a public pretender, bro? I had a public pretender one time. Listen, I said I called this motherfucker, and look. After this one time is what made me start calling him a public pretender because it was my first time being in jail. Don't you know this man did not tell the judge that it was my first time in jail. So I'm telling he's speaking on my behalf and I'm whispering in his ear, yo, tell him it's my first time. Shut up, be quiet, be quiet. I'm sitting there. They about to give me, bro, they about to give me like fucking a whole 5 years in jail, right?
What?
Yo, man, tell him this my first time. Be quiet, I got you. He about to bang the gavel. I say, yo, your honor, this is my first time. He said, wait, what? This is his first time? Why didn't you say that? This nigga got in trouble for not saying something that was prevalent to my case, which was like the biggest thing. Don't you know I did less than a year? I did less than a year. But if I would have let that fucking public pretender run me, you feel what I'm saying? Now I could have sat in there and read and did the law library thing all I wanted to, but in reality, the judge wasn't trying to hear shit I had to say. He was about to bang the gavel. I had to actually, what did they call that when you speak out of turn or when you consent? I almost caught a contempt charge because I spoke when I wasn't supposed to, but this man was not going to tell him that this is my first charge. So now when I go to jail and I go to court, I don't take a public pretender at all. I go in there myself. You feel what I'm saying? And I never went to the law library or none of that. Certain things it's unspoken words. It's things that's obvious. But for me to go in there and read y'all books and then go back in there and try to say something, you know how that hasn't worked for a lot of people. Because a lot of times they don't let you talk, and then a lot of times they know that you read them books, and they'll override your shit when they say, well, you know, you said stature 5777, but do you know about stature 999222, which states that you didn't read that far. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get us with that. That's how they get us with that.
Now look, there's a
they
book.
constantly upgrading this shit.
No, what's so messed up is there's a book. It's called Black Laws.
I heard of that.
I would never read that.
No, you should because of the fact that they're okay. So say you go to court for a common traffic stop. You tell like, okay, because you're melanated, tacked on other laws, and that's what they got in that book.
That's fucked up, man. It should be that. The law should be the law, man.
On to you.
I'm gonna introduce that.
It's all about money. This country is built.
Just like I hate when somebody
bread.
can have a certificate. Somebody can have a card to say, "Well, my uncle is officer so and so," and they can beat the charge. The law, fucking law. Let me say one thing real quick, yo. Remember when we was talking about how all cops are not crooked, all cops are not evil? I'm gonna tell you how all cops have a form of evil in them. Every last one of these cops. If I was a cop, I would have this evil in me. You know why? Because every single cop that is a cop, if they catch their mom drunk driving, they will let their mom go.
Yeah,
they will lock me up. They would throw the book at me. If they son committed a crime, they would say, "Get out of here and help him." That's against the law. That's illegal. Every cop will do this. If you catch your daughter,
all the money that they make off of us when we incarcerated, they make money off of our families too.
Yeah,
because our families got to come all the way from yonder to come and
that's
visit.
how I think about that pretender.
And then
pretenders, bro.
That, it's like
you're like, shut up! I'm gonna get more check for you doing jail.
This is why white people don't go through what we go through. This is why a white person will get let go in a traffic stop where a black person won't. This is why a white person could get took to McDonald's or Burger King after shooting up a church. After shooting up a whole church. You know why? You know why? Because white people can get lawyers. They don't want to deal with that. White people can get lawyers. They know that our black asses just got stopped in his car. It's not going to get a lawyer. We're going to get a public pretender.
You can't afford it. And the reason
public pretenders work for them. Public pretenders work for them. And they're not going to ever get you off on a free charge as a public pretender. But a lawyer can get you scot-free.
And they don't care. They don't care about throwing the book at you because
it's about the bread.
Anyway,
it's about the bread. It's about the bread. Either you're gonna pay him money, or you're gonna pay him blood, sweat, and tears. That's what it is for black people.
Absolutely.
Most of us don't have no money.
There's a book. I don't know if y'all ever read this book before, but I'm just gonna dissect it just a little bit. And the book is called "Along Came a Pale Horse." And it's bad. William.
That sounds like some white shit.
Listen, no, hear me. Hear me. It's from a guy by the name of.
It's a paperback. It got a horse on the front, a white horse on the front.
I've heard of it. Yeah. I think I've heard of it.
Listen,
I never read it. But I heard about it.
He wasn't really able to have those kind of books in jail because they was looking at that as being like guerrilla warfare. Because if we was asked to get caught with this book, they would then give us a miscut, take us to the hole, write up a pink slip, say guerrilla warfare, and then destroy the book. Now, man, we wasn't allowed to have power. We wasn't allowed to have none of that. You know why? Because they take books like this and they use it against us in jail. Now, man, they justify them doing a wrong.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. The only book in jail that should be forbidden to read is Penthouse or Playboy. There should not be a book. There should not be a book that you cannot read in jail. There should not be a. Listen, man. That's slavery.
It got words. I didn't know it had words on it. It got words in it.
What do?
This is what I'm gonna tell you.
Penthouse. They got words in them.
I don't know.
I never.
They got pictures.
Who reads them shits?
Who reads them?
Yeah, I looked at. I never read it. I looked at the pictures.
Look, I'm looking. That's it.
The book starts off like this, and it's some real shit. Y'all can look it up. It says, "If you are reading this book, I am already dead." Best believe when the book came out, they found this man's body in an abandoned car. He's an old USSS Marine for the United States of America, white man. And he revealed everything.
Hey Swain, didn't I say it was a white thing?
Listen. He said about poverty.
Mm-hmm.
We, as far as us being blacks, we're on the lowest pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
We got the lower class You got the middle class, and you got the heightened classes.
The rich.
What they do is they give us the lowest budget schools. They give us our kids gotta attend public schools that don't amount up to anything but a GED. Now, man, then on top of that, nowadays what they doing, because like I said before, this is the newer generation. I'm 1985, baby. Now, man, I'm 35. I know I don't look it, and I thank God every day for that blessing.
Nigga, I'm 45. Black don't fucking crack like a motherfucker. I'm 45. I'm 46 this year, bro.
You can still buy you can still buy that book.
It's all about
can you still buy that book?
Why they keep cutting boy off, bro?
Cause this nigga asking questions about the book.
I'm scared. Yeah. It's not asking about the. He said we can't read it, nigga. He said we can't read it, bro. They scared he was gonna pull the book out. They scared he was gonna.
I heard of it too. Shit. Yeah, it's
hold on, they back.
Paperback, John.
Yeah, I'm like, what happened?
I never read my man Bean. I'll tell you about. He was in all that shit. He had all that shit.
You can talk to my bro.
You can still get the book.
Yeah, you can still get the book, bro. But my folks says, but the book breaks down what he saw, and he put it all in it, and then he put down how the government, because President Trump, he's an asshole. Yeah, I ain't like
all of them are. All of them are, bro.
At the same time, he's not the one who's pulling the strings.
Somebody behind
him is the puppeteer.
The
and
bankers.
you're telling him what to do. Now, man, and if he don't do X, Y, and Z, you're going to kill him like they did JFK.
But wait a minute. That explains why Obama wasn't able to do the things that we thought he was going to do. He's still black. I keep telling people it's the people behind the president. The president is just sent to talk to us. Back in the day, it might have been different, but nowadays, the president is just to talk to
different
people.
back in the day.
A lot of black people don't.
Until this shit is a dictatorship, it is what it is.
It is a dictatorship.
Basically, it is a dictatorship. Basically,
it's on the low. It's on the low.
Let me say this, yo. How many people in here
They censoring your social media.
Exactly. How many people in here know that the Bushes still are presidents? The Bushes.
Because of the fact that the house was built for them.
Yeah.
They were there. And it's funny. It's funny because if
the Rothschilds,
the bankers, yeah.
And it what's really funny, Obama wasn't our first black president.
No,
he wasn't. He wasn't.
Abraham Lincoln.
The boy that was on the $2 bill. Who was the boy on the $2 bill?
Abraham Lincoln was white.
The black boy on the $2 bill. It's a black boy on the $2 bill. John Henry, something like that.
It was John something.
Yeah, I think it was Hancock because that's where they got the.
You have to realize the fact that
Lincoln was black though. He was.
I can't debate on that. I don't know then.
He was a native.
He was white. I could have sworn he was white.
He was a Native American.
Don't you know they said that's why they put him on a penny?
But that's copper. That's why they put him on a penny.
Because he let the slaves go.
Yeah. So regardless of the simple fact, all right, he was mixed. All right, he was black. If he came out with a black woman, he was black. Period.
Now, but you know, they like basically like you know how today motherfuckers try to cover up their bullshit because they don't want everybody to know they got defeated. Oh no, this happened, you know. Oh no, they jumped. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no one. You gotta look into the Gullah Wars. The Gullah Wars was basically warriors and soldiers that were trained by like Spaniards and people that knew about that guerrilla warfare.
The Tainos and the Arawaks.
They was giving a shout out to them. Like, bro, look up the look up the Gullah Wars, and basically they was out there killing motherfuckers. It was us that freed us, and it got to a point where America didn't want the people outside of America to know that they was getting that ass bust. So they like, yo, look, we freed them. It wasn't no smoke. We freed them.
Let me say this, bro.
And the Seminoles.
Yeah.
Let
they
me
went
say
to war
this,
with
though.
the Seminoles. These was all Native Americans though. But
Native American is you. Like basically,
that's what I'm saying.
We are the Indians. We are the Indians.
That's the biggest. That's the secret.
Seminole men a runaway slave?
Huh?
The Seminoles.
Don't the Seminole men a runaway slave?
They was the ones that went up into the hills.
They were disrespecting them by trying to, you know what I mean? They were their own people, but you know, the same way with the Nagas and all that, and we niggas, you know what I mean? They try to take what we call ourselves and throw some dirt on it.
They said nigga is a king. They said nigga is a king. And they threw it against us to make it to make it bad. But let me say this though. We are basically just breaking down how much they have told us that was a lie. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we doing. Now, all of us in this box, these boxes right here, went to elementary school, and we all had social studies in high school and all that shit. But let me say this to y'all, okay? Did y'all ever know that a lot of the wars that America said that they won, Russia and their country say they won? My boy, that's from America, his boy went to college in Russia, right? He came back for a vacation, and he said, yo, man, did y'all know in the history books in Russia, most of the wars that we say we won, they say they won in their history books?
Yeah.
This is why I say be aware of everything, trust nothing. Huh?
Right.
Just like what you just said, Swain. People want to lie and shit. Yep, we lied about we won World War One. We won World War, but they over there saying they won.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? This is the big point about the brainwash. Most of the things, I'm gonna say all the things, man. All the things that we learned from them people is fucking lies, bro. The things that you learned, the things you learned on your own. That's why I say even with the books, it's cool to read these books, whether it's the Bible, whether it's the dictionary, whether it's these books that he was just talking about, just to be aware of it. But you don't trust none of it. You don't trust it.
But what about the bigger picture though? Think about this. Think about this, right? Now, when you talk about like New World Order, UN affairs, all of these countries coming together. When they say that we won, they right, because they all the big wigs are all one together. We just the niggas that's get obliterated while they on their way to the moon or Mars somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? So in actuality, they did win because they on the side with the right people. Oh no, they might have looked like we lost. No, y'all lost. Y'all lost. We all going just like that movie 2012 when everybody was about to go to wherever they was going and you needed money, this, that, and the third. Yeah. Oh yeah, when shit go down, I'm not gonna be where y'all at. So we won.
That's true. That's true. And you gotta think about it like this too, bro. They did win because they sent all our people to fight them wars, and our people died. They sent our people to fight them wars.
Buffalo Soldiers, that movie Glory.
Oh man, that was my shit. That was my shit. Yeah.
All that stuff great. But you know what? Whatever happened to Rosewood? Why ain't Rosewood on the map? Why can't there's nowhere on the map that says Rosewood? They killed all those black people there. Hung all those black people, made a movie about everything. If you ever go on the map and try to find Rosewood, you will never be able to find it.
Because they only put it out when they want to bring the rage back up. When they want to bring the hate up, they bring the movies back out. Whenever they feel like we unifying or we starting to get cool with the white people and unify with the white people, they put Roots out again.
Right.
They put Roots out. They put Harriet Tubman out again to make us mad, to make us say, "Yo, fuck this white boy that I thought was my brother."
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They and this is how they keep the brainwash going. Just like I said, man. If you look, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
That's why they did the 9-year-old John. That's why they did the 9-year-old John.
They want to see. They want to see if we gonna do anything. If we do anything, they say, okay, we got to go back into this mode right here. But they see nobody's doing nothing because either the men now, and it's not speaking on everybody, but either nowadays half the men are gay or they soft. Either or, you're not fighting for nothing. You're not fighting for the women is harder than the men nowadays. The women is the ones that will grab the gun and go bust a motherfucker. The men is like hiding with the kids under the table.
Yeah.
And that's why I say when we started this show, when we was talking about the 9-year-old girl and she was calling for her dad, I said, damn, that shit had to hurt this man to his soul, because think about it. You pepper spraying her and she's calling for her dad. What if her dad would have came? He would have been on 100. You would have killed that man. You would have killed that man. Any man would have been on 100. You got my daughter cuffed in the first place. You're not even supposed to talk to her. You're not supposed to touch her. You got her cuffed and she's already in the backseat of the car. What reason do you have to spray this child? So if the father would have came, he wouldn't say, yo, please stop. Chill. He would have said, what the fuck?
They keep nitpicking, bro. They don't want to keep
doing it. No, because they want us to do. They want us to do exactly what them white people just did when they ran up in the White House.
Yeah,
that's what that White House shit was. The White House shit was to say, ha ha ha, y'all people think y'all crazy. We the ones that's crazy, and we supposed to say, oh well, shit. If they could do it, let us do that shit. Let us run up in the White House. Let us do that shit. But let me ask y'all.
It is a setup. It's a big ass setup.
It's a big setup. But let me ask y'all this.
We would not be able to walk away from that. If that was us,
we got.
It would
for all the black people in here right now, though, keep it G with y'all. For all the black people in here right now, okay? If them white people would have ran up in the White House when Obama and Michelle and them was in there, tell me the black people went in there. Tell me it would have been some shit. Then that's a different story.
You
telling me, nigga.
It probably been a bunch of old people.
Bro, I'm listen, bro. I don't even G with you. I feel like that would have started the revolution. Right now, you had Trump and them in there.
I think it's already here.
I already knew he was a puppet. I think
it's here already. If you ever seen the one people that was on Facebook, they had military ops equipment, and they was black. And
the boy,
he said, I'm trying to make sure
not fucking around, coalition or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. He said, I'm trying to educate my black people, and I'm trying to make sure all my black people is armed, because we all have rights to bear arms, and that's in our amendment. Now, man, but you see how they
changing that amendment, bro.
How they flip it.
Yeah,
how they flip it and turn it on us is
we not even considered to be in the Constitution, for real.
Yeah, that's the truth.
That's why when the white boys flip that shit, they get away with it. Let a nigga be like, well, my right.
Yeah.
Bro, you know how many people got shot?
You got to shut the fuck up.
Yo, a black person go to pull his paperwork out and get killed.
Everything.
A black person go to pull his paperwork out and get killed.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? So that don't really don't go for us.
My Second Amendment, bow.
Did y'all ever see the movie American Skin?
Oh man,
I heard of that though.
I was mad though. I seen it, yo,
because it broke.
It got a twist to it. It was crazy.
He knew. Like, I'm not gonna tell you what happened, but in the beginning,
I seen it.
It's him and his son in the car. They get pulled over. They're in the pearly white.
Go to the bathroom.
Now, man, they get pulled over by 2 officers. The officer then had said, "Can you please show me your ID and your registration?" He said, "Sure, sir, I'll show you." So he showed him. He said, "Keep your hand on the dash, and you too in the passenger seat." His son was only 14 years old. All right. So then the police officer then asked this guy to come out of his vehicle. He said, "For what?" He said, "Get out the goddamn vehicle." So he gets out the car. His son is still in the car. Mind you, his son is recording by his phone the whole time. So then the police officer then went over and told his son to get out. His son got out the car. His son kept on video. He told the kid to drop the video. He said, "No, because I had a right. Just in case something happens, we are justified." The cop pulls his gun out and kills his son. That's the beginning of the movie.
Don't you know? I seen a preview of that, and I thought it was something that was about to come out. I was so hyped. I was like, "Oh, I can't wait to see it." People was like, "You didn't see this shit?" And I'm like, "Oh, this is out already?" Yeah. Like, I thought it was something. Honestly speaking,
come out now, bro.
Huh?
movies come out in your crib now. If you got like Hulu or certain ones, you can buy it on there.
Because you know why they shut that movie theater shit down? That's why the dude shot up the movie
Movies come
theater.
out in your
Nobody
crib
goes to the
now.
movies no more. They know what they doing, man. They got people that shoot up the movie theater so people to the movie theater. They got people shooting up church so people stop going to church. They know what they doing, man. They know what they doing.
They're trying to stir this into in our homes, bro. They're trying to incarcerate us, bro. They want all our kids to know nothing, bro, about nothing. And
that's why we're brainwashed.
Even when our kids was going to school, we was going to school when we was kids, bro. Like history, they lied, bro. Christopher Columbus didn't discover America. How you gonna try to discover something that was already here? It was already discovered by the Indians.
He stole America. He stole America. Y'all got to think about it like this, bro. Without these kids going to school, imagine how much money they saving. They don't got to pay no teachers. They don't got to pay no teachers. They don't got to buy no books, no computers, nothing. They are saving money keeping us in the crib, bro.
Listen,
they saving mad bread, yo.
It was this lady, and I was in the CCC Center, and her name I ain't doing disclose, but she said to me, well, she said to the class, because we had to graduate from this class in order to come back to the streets. It's basically like a PVC center. If you run away from a halfway house and shit, you gotta go there. So
oh, you a field nigga.
Listen, man, like I just got finished doing 15 years for shooting at the police, bro. I'm not proud of it, but I did it.
We are.
The fact that I like
we'll be proud for you, brother. We'll be proud for you, brother.
Tell me that story real quick. Like,
nope. That's incriminating. They'll be to put them back in there. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. No, we live right now.
But what was I saying?
It's an old case though.
Nah, they'll put them back, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They'll put them back, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. I told you, bro. I'm on a blackball. They are really watching. That's why I said what Swain came in here and said was some real. Like it's one thing for me to say it, then the people be like, "Oh, Styles just talking." No, he said it. He saw it. They're watching us, bro.
So they really put the words on there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that before. I told you.
Go on your Facebook right now, bro.
Look at your live first.
Go on Facebook right now. Go.
Not only do they put the words on there, they edit the words. They edit what we're saying. Now, imagine we can hear what we're saying. We know what we're saying, but when I was sitting there reading it too while it was going across the thing, and half the stuff it said, I did not say that.
Ain't that some shit?
It's
recorded. It's recorded on the show. So when you watch the replay, it's going to show them words up there that we did not say.
So they can have people thinking we talking about ice cream and cake.
Yeah.
This shit is crazy. But I'm gonna tell you how we winning. Bro. We not just on Facebook right now. We on 7 sites right now. They banned us on 2 sites, so now we only on 5 sites. Still 5 sites.
Get banned, dog.
Look. We not just on Facebook right now. We on 7 sites right now. They banned us on 2 sites, so now we Yo, turn me down, bro. I ain't hearing myself, man.
Yeah, man.
I love y'all, niggas. I love y'all. Hey, look. We don't win an hour over the show as we always do because we be so fucking passionate. We got like 7 minutes left. I want everybody to say where they call it from, what your name is, and please tune in next Friday when we do this again. Because like I said, right now we just went so hard. I need to watch this replay because Swain dropped some new knowledge. What's your name, bro?
Dorian,
bro. You D.
Yeah.
Yo, only black people do that. Only black people name somebody and shit like that.
I know, right?
You like, yo, you be like, yo, my name Jake, man. Your name Jay, bro.
Yeah, right. Round here, Jake. Round here, Jake is the police, nigga.
Now look. Let a white person do that shit. Let a white person do that shit, and you be like, yo, my name Haas, man. Your name H, bitch. I said my name Haas, nigga. What the fuck? What the fuck? You a presser?
Where y'all calling from? Where you from, bro?
I'm
I'm
in
in
Florida right
Philly.
now, man.
You in Philly?
We got
Yeah, I'm in Philly.
Okay.
I'm in your sister
Swin.
state.
I'm in
Swin, you
Pittsburgh,
in Philly too, right?
Absolutely, you already know.
and I'm from
Hey,
Pittsburgh.
look, man. I only been in Pittsburgh one time in my life to go meet this chick, and I swear to God, she tried to hide my bus ticket so I couldn't go back. She tried to trap me in Pittsburgh, bro. I ain't never coming back there, girl. She was not
Where you
gonna
at?
let me leave.
You in what do they call it? Homestead. Homestead.
Homestead.
Yeah, that's where
Yeah,
you at.
I'm out McKeesport, but I'm from the Hill
Okay.
District.
Oh, all
Well,
right. I knew a
shout outs
homie
to
out there,
Pittsburgh.
McKeesport. There's
Shout,
money
Yeah.
out there, nigga.
I'm from
But where you say you
Hollywood.
from?
you from where? You from
Hollywood.
where?
Hollywood.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
much love
How
to you for hanging out with us. Like I
you
said,
from?
she
Where?
wasn't no
Hollywood.
show because she came in and joined this.
She
I'm
said
about to say she
Hollywood.
one of them
Oh,
people.
Hollywood.
Hollywood. Yeah, I'm
Herwood.
about to say she one of them
Hollywood.
people. If she from Hollywood, you one of them
Oh,
people. But
oh.
shouts to all of y'all. Hey, Miss Yah, can you do your shout out for us though? Let everybody know who you is, where you calling from, and do your ending shouts out for
I'm
us.
Urea. Y'all. Hebrew. And I'm coming from Pittsburgh. No
Shouts
matter
to
where,
Pittsburgh.
I'm Pittsburgh all day. How about that?
Always,
Shouts to you.
I always liked the logo, the Pittsburgh
Just,
Pirates and shit.
yeah.
Always,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
not popular.
I got a thing with pirates and shit. I like
I know
pirates.
that.
Swain,
Yeah.
But
Swain,
you
do your shouts,
know,
brother.
Hey, you already know, man. Swain, represent Philly, Maniac Music, Team INC. You know what I mean? Always represent black entrepreneurship and knowledge, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salutes to you, brother. Salutes, brother Swain. AD, do your shouts, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
Again, man, my name is D, man. I'm from Pittsburgh. I just hope, man, that we keep on having good meets like this, man, because this is knowledge, man,
It's
and
knowledge, brother.
you never can't go
Yeah.
bad with a little bit more each day,
Hmm.
man. Like so, if
I
anything,
love it.
man, I feel blessed in y'all presence right now, man. So I
Same
appreciate
to you,
word,
brother.
y'all.
Same to
word.
you, brother. Hey, look, y'all keep that link that we gave y'all. You AD, you
Sir.
take that same link, and next time you get on your own phone or tablet or whatever, and you'll be up in the box, and she could be up in the box as well. So keep that link. It works for every. We live Friday at 8 o'clock. Every Friday we live with different topics. E, drop your jewels, brother.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Yo, check out this this documentary. The boy. Damn, what is his name? I had it on my mind. He was an artist. He had died at 27. Jay Z be
Basquiat?
talking about it. Yeah, you seen? Yeah, you seen the documentary?
I
No.
just know about Basquiat because of, you know what I
Yeah, you
mean?
Basquiat. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jean Michel Basquiat. Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, it's on Netflix. It's a motivating movie because this nigga was homeless and he was making art out of scribble scrabble,
Yeah.
Mm,
getting thousands and millions of dollars, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it like, yo, if he
mm-hmm,
could become successful off of scribble scrabble,
mm-hmm.
that the Soho upper class elite in New York, to them, that shit was art.
Right.
Bro, you
Right.
To
really
us,
just
to
Oh,
you
us,
couldn't even
we'd be
say what I
like
got going on,
scribble
but you just
scrabble.
really just really
yeah.
thank you, bro. Thank you,
Hey,
man.
Yo,
hey,
Thank
I
that
you.
brother.
got it.
motivated me. I came home watching the rest of it. I'm like, I gotta see the end of this shit.
Thank you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
I'm
Because
glad you
motivated,
did
that was very motivating, man. I'm like,
I'm gonna tell
yo,
you one thing, bro. We gotta always keep each other motivated, and like I said,
yeah.
this right here will at least show people that watch this to show that black people are not so ignorant. Don't have to argue or fight all
No,
the
we ain't
time.
ignorant.
We don't agree
We
with
act
everything.
ignorant, but we ain't ignorant.
We
Yeah.
listen. I'm gonna tell one thing about me. I tell people this since I was a kid, bro. My ignorance is a power. My ignorance
Mm,
is a power. You know why? Because yeah, a lot of people like. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna explain to you why I say that. If that was my 9-year-old daughter, my ignorance would have came out so full. It would have came out, bro. And look, I might have died, true, but it would have showed other motherfuckers. Don't take that shit. You got to die for what you believe in, man. You know how many people have died for what they believe in? If you don't believe in nothing, you're going to believe in your daughter crying. Your daughter
Absolutely.
crying for help from some
Absolutely.
oppressors. So, yeah, ignorance is power, where a lot of these soft motherfuckers don't have that ignorance in them. They're going to go to court, or they're going to cry to the cops and beg the cops to stop. They're not going to stop because you crying. They want that. They want you to cry. They want you to beg. That's what but no, sometimes you gotta show them, I'm ready to die for this shit. I'm
It's
ready to
power.
die. You
You
just
can't
pepper
keep on
sprayed my
giving.
fucking child. Yeah, it's power. I'm not saying being ignorant and not reading books, or being ignorant and not knowing something. That's what they imposed
Just
on us. But the
just
strength,
remember, gorillas in the mist.
I got you,
Gorillas in the
bro.
mist.
Ice Cube, Ice
Got
Cube,
you, bro.
Ice Cube,
But
Ice
listen though.
Cube.
I do music. Now, man.
A
Okay.
word.
Yeah, I sing, bro. So my whole
Oh,
thing,
all right.
whenever you drop your book, bro, now, man, just know my music should be after yours, bro.
Hey D, hey, you got music?
He
Do
he
you got music made already?
Um,
he.
all my music written down. I haven't put none of my stuff out there yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Cause
do it, man, because
I'm
that's
about
what
to
that's
say you need to. Because tomorrow we're going to be live with Underworld Radio, where I play the indie artist spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Priority artists. And we play a lot of underground artist music on Underworld Radio. So tomorrow at 8 o'clock, that's what we're going to be doing over here. I got a lot of Papa Screwface music up in here. Swain, I know you be doing comedy and shit, bro. I'm waiting to hear something,
I
bro. I'm
know,
ready to
right?
see you doing a
I
stand.
mean,
I'm
you
going to
be
support the shit out of that.
I can be in my bag, man.
Now,
Bro, I'm going to support that.
my significant other, he has music, and he has a lot of it is on YouTube and stuff like that. I can send you a couple of those,
Okay.
and I also sing, but
You,
Okay.
you
unless
ain't gotta be you ain't gotta be political correct, my significant other.
You could have said your boo. You could say your
You know
boo.
what I mean?
my love,
But
my love,
that's the thing. Link up.
Right?
I
I'll
don't know
send
if I'm following you on Facebook, but I know E is following you on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook. Send me the music, snatch it up, and throw it in a rotation on the show. Like I tell everybody, man, Underworld Television. This is the whole aura of it all. This is
right,
one show on Underworld Television, which is Man Cave Television. Underworld
right,
Television is my own NBC, CBS, WB, whatever you want to
okay,
call it. That's what Underworld Television
BET,
is.
right,
So we
MTV,
we filling up slots right now, trying to
ESPN.
make this into a thing that never goes off. You feel what I'm saying? So for all the people that do
Yeah,
support us right now,
yeah.
that's what I'm building right now, Swain. I'm trying to have
That's
a
what I'm
bunch
talking
of
about,
shows,
nigga.
Yeah.
on this motherfucker that's
We
gonna be
call you
our shit.
little Bill Cosby and
Yo,
shit.
Hey, listen,
I see that
don't
we on the same frequency,
don't
man.
say
We
it.
on
They're gonna
the
say
same
Yeah.
frequency right
I
now.
was putting shit in females' drinks and shit. Don't say that.
he
I don't do that. I
said,
don't do that.
Right.
that's funny as hell,
Call me
bro.
something else. Call me something else. I'm Bill Cosby.
Right.
But
Yeah,
we're gonna take it out, bro. I love y'all so much, man. We don't win an hour
Love
and
you
two
too,
minutes
man. Y'all be safe,
over
man.
the ending of the show. Y'all are
Woo!
excellent for what y'all dropped. And like I said, for all of y'all, go to YouTube, subscribe to this episode. I know it's a
Check
long
out that
episode.
documentary. Check out that
Oh, yo,
documentary, y'all.
he's actually in his series right now. He's actually acting in a actual series right now. Talk about that
Oh
before we leave,
man,
bro.
you gonna put me on the spot, man.
yeah, nigga, I need to
Spot.
you
This is your spot. This is the only spot to put you on, nigga. This is your
Right, that's
spot.
what we do, man.
Wait till it come out. But no, I'm in the it's gonna be like a spiritual movie. It's about Lang Lang Sue. Lang Lang Sue is a spirit in Haiti.
Okay,
Some say he was like the first father vampire and shit.
this gonna
But
be
the
crazy, yo.
but
bro.
I seen scenes of
the
it.
the guy that's the guy that's directing it, he's from Haiti. He's one of my spiritual brothers, and he's putting it in modern times.
Yeah,
He's making it urban. It's gonna be like an
you know,
urban
subject is like,
Yeah.
This
vampire
is gonna be
type.
good.
This shit gonna be
I kind of
crazy.
picture this
So
shit, man. You been around
yeah,
Yeah.
people, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell
Like
you,
you
bro.
try to get your bite on.
Hey, look, I have yet to see a vampire with dreads ever in my life. I have yet to see a vampire with dreads ever in my life, bro.
Well,
This about to be epic, bro. This about to be epic,
shit.
bro. A
With it
vampire
smoke,
smoking a blunt? What?
Funny.
Nigga.
right?
Yeah. The fuck?
All right, bro, I'm
I
out of
come,
here. I'm out of here.
I
We
come,
out, y'all.
My daughter's laptop.
I come to smoke your weed. Blah 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 blah.
Go ahead and see
All right, have a good one, y'all.
All right, man.
Much love to you, man. Shout to you,
Wakanda
Swing. Much love.
forever.
Hey, look, Swing, what I was trying to say is when you finally do your stand up or whatever it is, this is a place where you can actually broadcast that shit and actually, you know what I'm saying? That's what we trying to do with this show. So everybody, even with E's movie, when it comes out, we're gonna broadcast it on here. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing, supporting black business anywhere it comes. You feel what I'm saying? So whenever you feel like you want to do it, stand on that stage and let us broadcast it for you, man. Hopefully it'll be more than 4 people tuning in. Shouts to the 4 people tuning in. We out of here, y'all. Much love. It's your boy Stiggity Styles. Papa Screwface, you black as fuck right now. Your joint is gone, man. So we gonna end it like that. I'm gonna end this stream, man. Tune in next Friday, 8 p.m. Man Cave Television when we drop them jewels, man. We out of here, y'all. Let's go.